Thank you, Flicker. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get started.
All right, y'all are gonna die. There's no way around it.
Uh-oh.
Kill the whole map.
Woo! You sound positively excited.
That's the word for it.
I can heal you 2 to 5 times.
That's not bad. How much do you heal for?
It's not great.
So the reason it's 2 to 5 is because I can be like, oh, you only need 1d6 of healing. So it's like 1d6 plus my charisma, so that'd be an 8 on heal. But if you're hurting real bad, then I can be like, well, I'll throw 3 dice for you. But that's 3 out of the 4 that I could use. I got a pool of 4 dice.
Oh, you
For the heal.
get 46 to heal total.
Yes.
How can you heal 5 times?
I have, actually I can heal 6 times. I have 2 spell slots, which I can use on
Healing
Lesser
spells.
Restoration. Yeah. Sorry, not Lesser Restoration, Cure Wounds.
How do spell slots work?
I'll show you.
Like, do you have to set them? Like, do you learn a spell, or do you learn like a set of spells and then you get a certain number of spell slots you can choose to use?
These are all the spells that I know. And then, whoops. Okay, there it is. But as a level 3 warlock, I have 2 spell slots. So 2 second level spell slots. So that means I can use 2 spells that are up to 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
Which Cure Wounds is a level 1.
Yeah.
So if I use a 2nd level spell slot, which I do, I heal for 2d8 plus charisma.
Well, yeah, but like, do you have to learn or like set the spells in the spell slot beforehand, or do the spell slots get used when you use the spell?
Spell slots are used when I want to use a spell.
Okay.
And they can put it has to be at least high enough. So like you can put a first level spell in any spell slot.
They usually get upgraded.
They usually get upgraded.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, I got pulled up. Let's do this. It's exciting.
Okay.
In the middle of a dusty, straw-covered field on the plain of Zendikar, an irritated warlock, a brooding hulk of a vampire, and a shrunken head are arguing. The year is definitely 4562. So far, that's the only bit of the situation that's been agreed upon. The warlock said he knows what year it is because divinity itself proclaimed the fact just moments ago. The warlock Gurzel knows because he's not here. So the vampire... What is your name?
Sarthus.
Because he's not here.
Good writing.
Thanks, bud.
Good on the fly editing.
Yeah.
It was too late. I already said his name.
Yeah, you did.
Is it Sarthis?
Thus.
Thus. Sarthis. Now, there's a dragon you'd like to meet.
Can you even talk? Is your intelligence high enough for that?
How does my intelligence have to be for the time?
Above a 3.
10 is average.
Okay, I have 8.
Alright, well, you're a little stupid.
That's fine.
Okay. Sarthis, right? Sartuh?
T-U-H? Sarta?
Thus. Whatever, words are hard.
Sarthus, right? Sartuh.
Those aren't words, those are letters.
So, the warlock Stephanie knows what year it is because divinity itself proclaimed the fact just moments ago. The vampire Sarthus knows because the world has not ended yet. And the goblin currently using his hands to make his shrunken puppet speak knows the year because he wrote it on his arms by chance the day before.
That's not how Grimshaw sounds. That's not Grimshaw's accent at all.
The bizarre gauntlet, or quintet, which is now a quartet, had just begun to grow, used to being the only part of the landscape not made of straw, sky, or hedron, but now there appeared to be a small lodging in the distance.
Sorry.
Dog is dumb.
It's up to you guys. You're in a field.
Oh.
Oh, so
Were you
sorry,
back?
Chris. What appeared in the distance?
So there's a small lodging.
A small logging?
Lodging. Like
Oh, lodging. Okay. All right. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Well, and there's nothing else around us, just that lodging.
In the distance, you can see hadrons floating in the sky. It's an extremely hot, sunny day. There's about waist-high crops growing around, very brown, very hot, and a building.
All right, I guess we should go to the building.
Yeah. Grimshaw. Basically, he's like, all right. Me and Jim Jum are gonna go to the lodging, and we start walking off that way.
Jim?
Yeah, me and Jim Jum, my best friend Jim.
Okay. Maybe we should.
And
I guess I'm following
Yeah.
against my better judgment.
yeah, follow me and Jim Jum. We know where we're
everything
going.
else is crops. I choose building over crops.
The lodging appears to be an extremely makeshift tavern, and a painted sign affixed above the entrance reads, "Open for business." A pig is rooting through the dirt as you appraise it, and it gives a dip of its snout before wandering over to a nearby water line.
I'm just willing to die. Don't worry about it.
So you guys just keep walking. You go into
Yeah.
the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ignore the pig.
As you're passing, the pig talks to you. "Hello, my name is Roger. It is nice to meet you. Would you please kill me?"
I killed the pig.
Okay.
You can kill the pig if you want to.
I killed
Roll
the
for
pig.
damage.
Yeah.
I killed the pig.
But before you do, the more brutal the better. I think death by lightning might do.
I don't do that.
I killed the pig with an auto attack.
I don't have lightning. I don't know what you want from me.
I want a glorious death. I asked the barkeep in there to kill me, but he feeds me like this, so I guess
attacked
he's
the pig.
trying. Okay.
What? What's AC on the pig?
I need to check.
You don't need to check. You're gonna hit the pig. That'd be.
I rolled an
I'd be-
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the pig.
I hit the pig.
I need to look at the HP.
I need to roll damage now.
Why are we doing
It just asked me to kill it.
what?
I don't have lightning attacks, so this is happening now.
Why can we understand pig?
He said he could talk.
Yeah. Thanks. Yes.
Your belittling is hurtful. I'm just as much a person as you all are, just a bit curvier.
Wow, you did check.
I did 3 damage.
The pig is fine.
I should heal him out of spite. Why do you want to die again?
Oh, I'm tired of being a pig. I think I've been a pig long enough. I'd like to stop being a pig.
What were you before?
That's hard to say.
Uh-huh.
Can you roll an investigation check?
Can I do that?
Yeah.
I should not.
Plus one on it. Chris, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence?
Yeah,
It is 14.
it's better than me. That's +2, right?
Yep, +2. I can roll.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, I have to use. I don't actually have dice here. I have to use a thing
Number
online.
generator.
Would a perception check do any good?
So I got a 16.
Yeah.
16.
Let's see.
Perception is more about what you see around you.
Okay, so I rolled an intelligence check. What did I find out?
So the pig looks at you and goes, "Well, I want to be a big hero, and the only way I can become a hero is if I die. I can't remember right now, but I'm pretty sure dying is a big part of it."
And Grimshaw asks the pig, Roger, I guess, have you died before and came back as a pig?
I think that's why I'm a pig now, yeah. I think when I asked the barkeep to kill me, he starved me to death. And as it turns out, that's not a very glorious end. So now I'm a pig.
All right. Well, I'm never one to not listen to pigs with a death wish. So
I can't say that that's ever been a problem for me.
yeah.
I second that.
So I think I'm gonna blast him with firebolt.
Very good.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna hit, right? Like he's not avoiding my attack or anything like that.
Correct.
All right.
I mean, he's sitting completely still, asking.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he
You have
did.
advantage too. Like the pig wants to.
Okay, I guess I'll roll to see if I crit, just in case. No, it's 1, so all right, and that's an 11, so that hits. Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage.
All right, please roll damage.
11.
Okay. 5 damage, and yeah, five damage, and Grimshaw pulls back and just lets out this big little firebolt and just quickly onto the pig, onto Roger.
It's a good hit, but now with both you and I can't remember the name because I've known it for like 5 minutes. It starts with S. Sarkis. You haven't managed to kill the pig. The pig's very disinterested and walks off towards a well.
You guys suck.
Is Roger on fire?
Roger's turning a deep shade of brown. Rogers gives off this beautiful smell, like a nice Sunday morning.
All right. Well, what's your character's name, Corey?
Sarthis.
Nobody.
No one's ever gonna know.
Okay. Do you want to attack it again? I'm just gonna launch another firebolt at it.
I was thinking about like throwing it in the well.
If you guys wouldn't mind, could you use something stronger?
I don't know how I feel about killing a just random pig.
All right. I will use Witch Bolt, and I will cast. Basically, I hold up Jim Jum, and I launch out this big electric blue energy lightning bolt at Roger. It lances out and hits Roger, and it's a concentration, so I can keep holding it.
There we go.
I was gonna life drain it.
And just turn it into a null.
It can't. It's not human.
Oh,
It's true.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for. I'll roll for attack.
Yep.
Dying by
And I guess-
is not
Yeah, just roll for crit. You have advantage.
not a common way to go.
All right. 15. I'm assuming hits. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Hey, let's see. There I am. Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Packers. How you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna roll, and I do 7 damage.
The pig keels over with a very dissatisfied groan.
is he dead?
The pig is dead.
Okay.
You killed the pig. Congratulations.
Did he come back?
No, it's very dead.
Okay.
All right.
It's super dead big.
Do we make bacon?
Okay.
out of it? Like, it's
It's
cooked.
up to you guys. Huh?
It's dead.
I'm just
How,
gonna,
how much does the pig weigh?
240 pounds.
no.
Oh.
It's a big pig.
I'm just gonna go to the building.
I'm gonna follow with Grimshaw. Grimshaw just kind of like looks at Jim Jum and is just like, well, that was weird, and follows after whatever Sean's character's name is.
Seth.
Seth.
Seth. It's pretty easy.
Is there any like,
Gotcha.
place nearby that I can just put the corpse that's kind of like out of the way, but not like.
So in the front yard, you see a well and a small stony, like what's the word? Not barricade. Things surrounding.
Wall.
Yeah, that's the word. A small stony wall, and the cottage and the tavern itself. Nothing else.
I was joking.
No, I couldn't remember what. Go ahead.
I'm going to the tavern.
He forgot wall. He just forgot wall.
I'm going to the tavern. I apparently need a drink.
Yeah, you do. I think Chris needs a drink if you forgot wall.
I guess I just need the pig.
Who cares?
As you enter the tavern, you see a barkeep cleaning glass behind an empty bar. Welcome, gentlemen. There's a piano in the corner. Help yourself.
Today I learned there are pianos on Zendikar.
How much does the piano weigh?
The piano weighs 400 pounds. Sneaky, Robert F. Kennedy.
How much can I carry?
You can carry 15 times your constitution.
15 times my constitution.
So I think it was 225. Is that what we calculated?
Constitution is a weight. Piece of paper.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can carry up to twice that. But
Why are you trying to
get
carry the piano?
10 feet.
I can carry up to twice that?
You can. You'll be
So I
super
could
encumbered
potentially carry the piano.
and move it 10 feet at a time and be disadvantaged to all attacks. Yes.
Are there any jobs?
You said
that
help
need doing?
yourself.
Are there any jobs that need doing?
Take the piano.
I got a bunch of dirty glasses. Would you like to clean a glass?
Sure, I guess. I was talking more. Okay.
There's
I go
there's
over
not a lot going on here.
Can you?
Like, you can kill the pig. Have you tried killing the pig?
We killed the
We
pig.
killed the pig.
Oh. Did you do it well?
Probably
No.
not.
No, they did not.
Have you had a drink?
No.
Would you like a drink? That's what I do here. I sell drinks.
Okay.
I go over to the piano and play it like a small child. Because I don't know any better.
Roll a performance check.
Ooh. How do I do that?
That's charisma.
Charisma.
I think.
It'll be charisma.
One! Crit fail playing the piano.
like a child.
Ugh.
He walks over and slams the lid on your fingers, dealing 1 damage to you.
All right.
So when I said play the piano, I said you could play the piano, not do whatever the heck you just did to that.
How many
piano.
people are in the tavern?
It's you,
None.
the barkeep, and Grimshaw and Seth.
Okay. What? Where is the nearest city?
Hold me back, Sean.
That's an excellent question.
All right, I'm gonna have a drink. Grimshaw's gonna get a drink.
I don't drink.
You can roll a perception check.
Okay.
That'll be 1 gold piece.
Okay, I give him 2 gold pieces, and I say,
You, sir,
Yes,
are
that's
the
a lot of
favorite
money.
customer of the day. You are great.
I rolled a 7. I see
He has
nothing.
no idea where any pounds are.
Wait, can I roll a perception check?
Absolutely.
I have good perception.
He takes your coins and throws them over his shoulders, and the coins.
18.
Curiously, you don't hear the coins land anywhere.
gotcha.
You rolled with 18.
Mhm.
Yeah, he definitely is lying.
About not knowing where the
Yeah.
nearest town is.
Oh, hey, you guys like some pizza?
I'm good for now.
I'm
You
fine.
got
I
a few
just
pieces left here.
Chris,
Can I?
Yep.
I grapple.
can
And my wife left y'all
I'm
some
gonna-
cookies. Chris?
I'm gonna make like is there any chance that I can make a check to see if we're in like an illusion right now or if this is an illusion?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, what kind of
Illusion
check
or
do you want me to
both?
make?
I think that's an Arcana check.
You stick on that center, okay?
Here you go. My wife.
Thank you.
Alright, go again.
Okay, I'm gonna make an Arcana check then. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I didn't do very well. I got a 6 total, so probably.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll Arcana.
Everything seems
Sure.
perfectly legit.
Made a 9. Jesus Christ, this D20 sucks.
Use the name Lord Vince.
Yeah, this is a
6.
very shoddily made, but definitely real tavern. You don't sense any magical muggings about happening.
Okay.
I roll an intimidation check to intimidate him.
Alright.
20.
Yeah, when you see the robot. Yeah, no, you don't succeed.
I don't intimidate
He's
him.
not intimidated.
Wow.
Well, listen, sir. I've had a lot of unruly customers. You're big. I'll give you that. You can't do anything to me. Who will sell you any alcohol if I'm not around?
This is
That's
a
what
Tri
I
County.
thought. There's nobody.
I'm okay with just leaving.
I'm ready to attack this guy.
I'm just.
I slam the piano on my fingers.
I get it, barbarian.
I'm not.
I'm gonna have. So did I get a drink? Did I get my drink from him?
Oh, you got interrupted by that. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Well, what do you like to drink? What would you like? I got Everclear. I got
Everclear.
Everclear.
What do you want? What's your specialty?
Ale.
Ale. I got you. He
Simple
reaches
man.
underneath the counter, grabs a big old cask of it, and gives you the entire cask.
Okay. Okay. I don't.
Grimshaw just kind of shrugs it. This is a weird place, and like starts drinking some of the ale. He like breaks the cask and starts drinking some of it.
I don't know what to say.
Can I perception check outside of the tavern to see if I see anything?
You could absolutely do that. You can also perception check inside since you guys haven't even looked around.
I have. I rolled really badly.
It's
You rolled a perception check. You inside the tavern.
You can all roll perception.
You checked if you're an illusion.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a
Yeah, it's a high roll.
21.
Yeah, outside. There's something weird about it. You feel like you can't really. It's hard to place. It feels almost like you're drugged or something.
Yeah.
You
No, I
We're
got
in a
feel like
shitty
I
episode
know
of
that.
Twilight.
everything about the surroundings seems totally fine. It's you that feels off. You still just see the stone fence. There's a well going down to the ground, and there's the tavern.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the pig in the well.
All right, you make a strength test.
Good call.
you
9. Wait,
the
wouldn't that be athletics?
Yes, that's athletics. Right?
11.
You have begun dragging the pig. For some reason, you're really not feeling all of the task today.
Oh, I'm not. No. We're not going to say we're
Okay.
really
Anyone up for purging whatever's in their stomachs? Did I eat today?
You can't remember.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna vomit.
Cool. I don't actually know what kind of check that is.
There is no check for it. I'm sticking my foot
Yeah.
down my
You
throat.
vomit. You feel even more sick.
Yeah.
You're not entirely pleased with your line of thought. You're kind of hating your past 3 minutes ago self,
I don't know, you know.
and there's a mess on the ground.
Not my problem.
But throwing up has not seemed to improve.
I continue
The way you
throwing
feel.
the pig in the well.
Okay.
That's a 14.
That's much better. Straightening your back, flexing your muscles a little. You got adrenaline going now because you're a little embarrassed at how your new companions have just seen you fail to drag a 220-pound pig at a full-grown barbarian. And you are dragging it towards the well. You're about 5 feet away.
Oh my god.
I feel like this isn't gonna do anything.
16.
You throw the pig in the well.
Thank you.
It's in the well.
I go back inside the house, and roll a perception check of 20
Okay, and usually we roll
inside the tower.
before we say we declare the roll.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing things. I'm not cool.
No, but that's totally fine. Yeah. So you look around. The inside of the bar appears exactly the same as the outside suggested it would. Starkly decorated, deserved state of the barkeep. The world is still visible through the slats in the extremely loosely fitted slats of the building. Still, it's a nice change from the beating sun that's on the outside, and there's dozens of lamps scattered around the room, and it's actually bathing the whole room in a pretty bright glow. It seems unnecessary. You can see where the barkeep's money is obviously gone. His barkeep, the actual bar itself, is made of extremely high quality wood. It's polished from what looks like years of him cleaning it and rubbing it with cloth. There's on one of the walls, there's a cracked hedron that's been mounted on the wall just for decoration, it seems. You might see a kind of slight glow coming from it, but it's like,
Break it.
it's either extremely residual or it's a reflection from the lamps.
Can I investigate the hedron closer? Specifically the hedron?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Or not investigation, sorry, perception.
Can you stop doing that? Oh my god, every time. That would be a 5.
Yeah, it's a very nice hedron. There's runes. You can see runes on it. Do you want to make a roll?
I was gonna Arcana check the
Yep.
hedron.
Go.
Not like that. 13.
There is a very, very faint magical field coming from the hedron, but it's not especially powerful. If it's causing whatever's happening here, you'd be extremely surprised. You also see there's a couple doors, a few windows, leading places.
There's
As
no
you
one
would
else in
expect.
town? You're not in town. You're in the middle of the field, but yeah, no, there's nobody else in the building. Okay.
Can I grapple the dude?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
guess.
I do that.
You
How do I do that?
It's a strength check.
That's a 7.
There goes my D20.
Easily slips away from you. Goes, sir, if you continue with the rudeness, I'm gonna have to kick you out. I expect a level of maturity from my patrons.
Yeah, well, I expect people to know where a town is.
Well, okay. This is the only person here, and we seem to have a limited time, so I'm going to grapple him again.
All right.
That's a 13.
You do not grapple him.
I grapple him again.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Pull out
That's
a knife.
worse. That one was worse.
He has pulled out a short sword and he's requesting that, sir, please get out.
He's talking to doors and everything.
Can I have like a hanger or something?
A hanger. Yeah. Lost something on it?
Yeah.
Plastic, huh?
That works. Thanks.
They break very easily though. Okay, I'm off to rehearsal. Sorry guys. It's a big band.
All right.
Chris, I'm gonna ask the barkeep. Grimshaw asks him, he's like, "Would you be sad if I burned down the bar?"
I make my living here. Of course I'd be extremely upset, sir.
And tell
What
us
are you
where
trying to say? Look, you guys walk in here. I'm trying to have a nice, respectable establishment going on here. I help the travelers. And here you are like, oh, I'm gonna tackle this guy. And over here he's like, I'll go burn down your barn. The only respectable guy here seems to be the human, and I don't usually expect that of my own kind.
I leave. I'm done. I'm out. I'm leaving.
You're leaving the tavern?
Yeah. If I don't see it, it's not my problem.
Uh, Chris, can I make not an Arcana check on this place, but instead on him, the barkeep?
Absolutely.
See.
Bigger. All right, see then.
Okay, I got an 18
And your Arcana check.
on an Arcana check. Yeah.
Okay. He definitely appears to be human. You're thinking that based on a very, very slight magical feel coming from him, he might have had a elf as a parent. Might be half elf. He looks very much human, but there's the magical qualities coming from him. I think he might be part elf. He seems to be unaffected by whatever forces are causing you guys to not remember how you ended up here or what in general is going on.
Okay.
All right.
What are all, just clarification, what are all the things Arcana does?
Magic.
Okay.
General magic.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
you rolled 21, right? Or something very high.
I think it was 18.
18.
Yeah, he does not seem responsible. You said he does not have the magic to pull off any kind of memory lapse or manipulation of any kind.
Okay.
He doesn't seem honest, but he's definitely not magical.
You obviously know where another town is. I'll give you 2 gold pieces to tell me where it is.
If I give you 2 gold pieces, you won't come back. People don't like coming back here. So if I'm gonna give you a one-way ticket out of here, it's gonna be more. 50.
All right. I'm leaving.
We're gonna kill this guy. Right?
I'm leaving. I'm done. No, I don't kill people. Usually. He has terrible business practices, and he will go out of business on his own. I have faith in that.
I don't think I will. Suit yourself. You want to leave? You guys can leave. It's a free world.
I open one of the doors. I go to open one of the doors.
Sure. Nothing happens. You
What's
open the door.
on the other side of the door?
Looks like a small room with some beds in it. Seems like he lets people operate as like a kind of a inn of sorts.
I open all of the doors.
You find his personal chambers in which he threatens you with a knife again to leave because he doesn't want you meddling with his stuff. And that's it.
Quick inventory.
What
Just
if I was stealthy?
as players, not as characters. How much gold is everyone running with? Because I've got
0.
25.
I got 8.
Okay.
Big that's 0.
I mean, I got all of mine from Noble.
I bought armor, a shield,
Okay.
and a sword. Basic equipment, and I have no money left.
Yeah. Is there a road outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow it.
Cool.
In any given direction.
What are you two doing?
I guess I'm gonna follow. I guess I'm gonna follow Sean. Chris, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make. You said that we feel funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I check to see if does it feel like we've been drugged?
Sure. Yeah, you can check that. Go to
Can you do an Arcana check on yourself?
I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could try to see if I've been tampered with magically, or I was gonna see like an intelligence just to see if I've been like actually drugged or I don't know.
what would a medicine check?
Oh, yeah, maybe. It's up to you, Chris. I don't know.
What do you want to? How do you want to try and investigate yourself?
I guess with Arcana, I want to see if I've been tempered with,
Sure.
like my psyche's been tempered with.
Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead and make a roll.
Okay, 19.
You are absolutely messed with. You feel extremely powerful magic's happening. It's not like any magic you've honestly ever felt before. It's definitely not coming from the barkeep. It doesn't have anything seeming to do with this building itself. It's just this very permeating, extremely magical block. And for some reason, the more you think about it, the less it makes sense. It almost seems as if something doesn't want you looking into yourself and figuring out what's going on with yourself.
All right, I'm gonna try something.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to disrupt it, maybe with like pain or something like that. Maybe it's an illusion.
Cool. Yep.
So I'm just gonna take a knife,
Mhm.
just a little pocket knife, and I'm gonna cut across my hand.
Okay.
Shaky Sasuke.
He's the
All right,
sharpest
so
blades.
I'm gonna take damage for that, Chris. So
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm rolling 1d4, and my strength is -1. So
Mm-hmm.
all right, so I take 2 damage.
Okay. It hurts, but for some reason it's a little numbed. You get an extremely overwhelming feeling that you shouldn't do that again.
That sounds like we should do it again.
Yeah. Yo, I can help you out, bro.
Punch me in the face.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
Right,
I tell Seven, whatever the fuck Corey's guy's name is, the vampire, Count Chocula. Sorry. I let them know.
No.
I let them know. I'm like, hey, there's something not right here, and I tell them that I show them the blood, and I say that like, I think we're being messed with somehow, and I think we have to do like pain to one another, kind of.
It's a strength check, right? How do you? What's the attack? How do I attack with my arm with my hands?
It's unarmed.
Oh,
You're gonna-
it's just
you're
an
gonna
attack. It's just you got it.
Yeah, I'm standing still for you.
That's
I'm not gonna
true.
Dodge.
You're
What-
working with yourself.
what do
You're
I-
not gonna miss.
No, I'm hitting Sean.
Okay.
What do I roll for damage? 1d4, I'm assuming?
Yeah, 1d4
Mhm.
plus strength.
I deal. Plus my strength mod or my.
Strength modifier.
Yeah, just this number, right?
The
Not-
one in the circle.
Yeah, okay. So I deal 3 damage to Sean.
Okay.
Punch him in the face.
Okay.
Right in the face.
Sean also feels strongly compelled to preserve his life.
I'll show you.
It's gonna be the shortest campaign in history.
We're just gonna kill each other right at the start.
Hey, remember that time we let Chris DM? We just killed ourselves in 15 minutes left.
Alright, session's done. Joe's gonna be like, so when are we getting together for the next group? We're just like, oh, we're all
They gotta
dead.
reroll characters, like they're all just dead.
We're all dead.
Sean, are you gonna do something?
Shall I punch you again, sir?
Let's see. I'm at 23 right now.
I could life drain you a little bit.
That's less good.
Are you sure?
That takes away from my maximum, you dick.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
Do you take double from holy stuff? Just as a vampire.
I don't think so.
Okay. Just out of curiosity.
Do you happen to take double
You mean
from
because he's like a
fire?
vampire?
Yeah, I don't.
No.
I would like genuinely asking rules,
Yeah.
not as a I'm gonna fuck you up.
No,
Just
just
things to look out for.
no. He doesn't have any vulnerabilities.
I punch Sean again.
Okay.
I deal 6 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
You are recording live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can kill each other. Like that is
I
a
know.
possibility. Okay.
What happens?
He's hurt. You punched him again. He's not doing so great. He's got a
I'm
black
at
eye.
15.
Damn it! All right, I'll stop.
But Chris, okay, so when he does that, do we feel any different? Like, does
It,
all right? I
it
guess
does
I
not
have
seem
Seth.
to be like
Seth,
bringing
you
back
feel-
any memory. No. It feels like your emotions. Number one, your pain's being dulled a little bit, and number two, you feel more strongly than you normally would that you should perhaps stop punching and cutting yourselves. But besides that, it has not seemed to impact the world around you.
Okay.
How much knowledge do we have of, like, the Magic the Gathering universe?
Make a
Well,
I'm just like
You two-
in relation to.
okay. So how much would your characters
Yeah.
reasonably expect?
you
Yeah.
two were born here.
Yeah. So you guys are intimately familiar with.
Like, do I know of planeswalkers? Do I know of like,
You would
all
okay.
this
So
other-
walkers are like a secret.
Yeah.
They're not.
Okay, so no one
Or not
knows.
wildly.
Walkers are like a closely guarded secret that no one knows about.
Okay, so we don't even know that
Oh.
they exist.
Well, I walk here, so I.
But we would know what Eldrazi are, right?
It depends on this timeline, right? Have they started attacking?
So about a year and a half ago is when the Eldrazi resurfaced.
Okay.
So yeah, you know they're happening.
I don't think I know that, but
You might not. Yeah.
Are we concerned that we don't know who he is?
I
I
think
don't
you
know-
should be extremely concerned you don't know who he is.
Do I know who he is?
You have no idea who he is.
I don't know who any of these people
You
are.
have no idea who each other
Who are you guys?
Methinks this would have been one of your first questions.
Backstory time. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
All right, you first.
No, I am asking the questions. You're 15 health. Start talking.
Well, you know there are set roles for this. You can make a intimidation check, and they will have to pose you with a.
well,
Roll check.
wisdom.
You can force the information out of them if you want to.
14 intimidation.
On me.
Yeah.
So, that's a saving throw.
How are you intimidating them?
I guess I'd pull out my sword and say that this will hurt a lot more than my fist. And then tell him to start telling
I mean,
me
if
about
we're
his
just
background.
fighting, I can just run forever.
He can do that.
It's an intimidation check.
Yeah, so you do have to oppose it.
$18.
Yeah. He don't have to tell you jack shit.
Mm.
He
You're
gives a
not,
smirk. He's
you're not very scary.
Trying so hard.
Seth realizes that you're probably worse off stuck in a place that you can't remember how you got there if you kill him, and as such doesn't feel very threatened by your threatening.
And on that note, I'm going to kill myself.
Okay, I thought you just said kill myself, and I was like, you could have just let hit you with the sword. Like, there are easier ways to accomplish this.
I'm at 15. Alright, I'm at 23. I'm also down 1d6, so thanks for that.
No problem. Yeah, that was a group effort.
Was it?
Yeah. definitely.
Alright, this is clearly going well.
Mhm.
I think you're really bluffing.
Man, I'm gonna be real pissed when it's revealed that Chris made some bullshit up to make time for John. And this is a one
Yeah.
shot.
This is just a sideshow, yeah.
Alright.
So you guys want to play the actual game? Yeah.
Upon realizing that I have no idea who either of these people are,
Uh-huh.
I start walking down the road.
Cool.
I'm just leaving.
All right. So Sarthis.
Yes.
Sarthis is leader. What are you gonna show?
It's been nice meeting you, sir.
Good day.
I'm gonna go that way. The opposite direction of him.
Got it. That makes sense, seeing as I just
Yeah.
punched you a couple times.
Feel free to go either way. But really I'm leaving because
Cool.
I guess I guess I'm gonna ask my mom if she knows what's going on.
Solid plan. Moms know best. Okay, and then you guys have both walked down opposite ends of the roads, yeah?
Correct.
Splitting the party.
Correct.
The best decision.
Immediately.
Immediately.
All right, Mr. Grimshaw.
So I guess I go outside and kind of like it's Grimshaw just kind of standing by the road, looking both ways. One at the human noble dude walking away, and one at the vampire barbarian.
Just for the record, I'm going the direction that is continuing down the road from where we came.
Sure.
So I'm not going
Continuing
back
the
towards where
direction.
we started. I'm
Cool.
heading forward.
So you're going back where you started.
So Sean's heading back to where we. If he's
The
going the opposite
origin
direction of me, then he's going.
Are you going
back
sideways?
How many roads are there? Where's the path diverge?
There's no main path, but I mean it's a field. You can walk in any direction.
I was going down the road.
But he's also going down the road, so you're going the opposite direction. So
So
you're
I'm
going
back towards where we.
first came from.
Sure.
You said there's a third. Is there a third pathway?
You can go in any
No,
direction you want. It's a
there's
field.
just a field.
There's not like a set road. The road only goes, two ways, like most roads do.
Yeah,
The barkeep
but this
comes
is
out
a
behind and
both
goes,
campaigns at the moment, Chris. So
son, do you need a place to sleep for the night? Like, I don't know where those fools are going, and maybe they find what they're looking for, but I can offer you a bed.
Grimshaw kind of looks at Jim Jum, the severed, shrunken head on his lap, and he's just like, yeah, I guess we could use a place for the night, and yeah, I'm fine with staying here and getting a rest and hopefully sleeping through whatever this fucking thing is.
As the only member of the day who didn't try to pin me to the ground, stab me with something pointy, or burn my
I
eye
drank your
sockets out,
ale too. I got your ale as
you
well.
did, sir. You're my best customer of the day. The
I
house,
don't do anything.
the room's on you.
The room's on you. Pay up.
Yeah. Wait.
Sorry,
It's on
the
me.
room's on me. The room's on me is the expression. My bad, sir. My apologies. My apologies.
Oh, okay. I was a bit confused there. All right, sure.
It was all you.
Yeah, it's all me.
I guess I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna make an intelligence check. Is that okay? To see like if I know that something's wrong with me. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna go to bed and and try to sleep whatever this is off, if at all possible.
Cool. Okay. So you're
All
going
right.
to sleep for the night. It is now nighttime. You've both been walking for several hours. You found nothing, except for just now, because there's people in the distance. So what are you going to do?
Eat them. Please don't.
Sorry, a person in the distance, not people.
Single person.
Single person.
I walk
They
up
look
to
vaguely
said,
humanoid.
I walk closest to said person.
And how do you reply?
God damn it.
Hold on.
He didn't hear.
Oh.
Nice open field, good place to kill someone. Just saying. Yeah, just putting that out
I
there.
notice it's him, and then I turn around and walk back the other way.
Solid plan. Solid plan.
Are we back at the inn, or did we just meet in a random spot?
You just meet around the spot. You have no idea what the pin is. You do
Actually,
make a
well,
perception check though?
because my character knows what's going on too. 19.
You definitely hear feet in the grass. You hear the padding of feet.
I hear footsteps in the grass,
It seems a small rustling going on in the bushes.
and it's not the person on the road.
No, it is definitely not Seth. You very clearly can see Seth, and he's standing there looking rather confused at you
On the road.
because he hasn't gotten over you punching him several times.
That's fair.
I asked
Was
for
really
the-
hoping.
Yes, for the first
I
one.
asked for the first one. The second one was a sucker punch.
Yeah, sucker punched you.
For harder.
I guess do I roll another perception check to see if I perceive the grass, or do I go towards the thing in the grass, or?
It's sorry. It's
How would
it's
that
about
work?
like 50 feet away. You don't know how long it's been there.
I move towards the sound.
Okay. Yep.
With my sword and shield drawn.
Mhm.
Just for the record.
Yep. So. Where are you? You don't see a specific person. You just see this vague shape in the grass. You feel what seems like eyes on you, but where you expect to find that creature, there's nothing.
You should get out of the grass. As Seth, I'm saying you should get out of the grass.
Seth is telling me to get out of the grass.
As you speak, you see the attention change to you.
I'm gonna set the
The
grass.
sound goes away from you, and it's moving in his direction.
The what?
The sound.
Oh, the footsteps in the grass. I guess I quickly jump out of the grass back to the road.
I'm gonna cast light.
Yep.
I fail. I'm in the grass.
Good job. Are you just trying to move back to the grass?
Yeah.
You don't have to
Back to the
roll
road.
that. You can move through grass at will.
Light's just a cantrip, so I just do it.
You hear a shriek of pain, and whatever it is books it far away.
It's the Demogorgon. Makes sense. What's with this Stanley Parable bullshit? This is some weird.
Cool reference, dude.
Cool, like what, 4 or 5 year ago reference?
It was such a good game.
Alright, I turn to Seth and I say, well, that was weird. I'm gonna head back to the inn.
Oh, I was gonna go with that thing.
Oh, you're gonna go hunt it? Can we tell which way it went?
Yeah, still shrieking in pain.
Yeah.
Well, if he says he's gonna go hunt it, then I decided to instead
If
of
a
going
basic
back to the inn.
cantrip of light hurts it, I'm gonna go fuck this thing up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with him once he says that he's gonna go figure out what the fuck that was.
Cool.
And then we start chasing it down.
Cool. Make an athletics check.
I ain't gonna do that
Let's see
well.
how you're moving through grass. I want to see how you move through.
7.
-1. 9.
Good job. I've trained athletics. I rolled a 7.
You hear the sound running farther in the distance.
So it's
It's getting away.
getting away.
Can I see it?
There we go. 23.
You see the space where it should be, but there's nothing there.
I'm gonna shoot the space.
23?
23.
You have definitely caught up to it.
I've caught up to it.
So what you can see now as it's moving through, it seems that whenever it's hard to see because it's dark, but whenever it's moving in front of something, it gets very, very dark all of a sudden. But what before you couldn't see, now that you have focused more intently on it, you can see that it seems to be the shadow moving through the grass, frantically trying to get away from Seth's light source.
Oh. I can just light all the grass on fire.
Put Sean up in the grass.
You're right.
Like he said, he could light all the grass on fire.
I attempt to tackle said shadow that may be completely ethereal.
Mhm.
That I may just phase through.
Sure.
Now, what is this in acrobatics or athletics or
If you're trying to tackle the strength.
strength?
It's just a round check.
So it'd be this number plus stat modifier, right?
Yes.
13.
Due to an extremely good roll, it slips out of your hands, but you can tell that it's definitely grabbable.
Alright.
Despite appearing as just a darkened shape, it seems it has a more substance to it.
Then I guess I'll keep trying.
Okay.
Um,
But it's Sean's turn.
let's see.
Can I, as a free action, tell him that I
Yeah, absolutely.
almost grabbed it and that it's definitely possible?
Sean, you can light spell. I'm pretty sure you can send further away from yourself, so you could always shoot it past it so that it like and like in front of it so that it turns back towards you guys.
I've also got Sacred Flame, which is just radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's it is today?
13 to hit.
It's AC. I'm trying to figure out what AC is on this thing. Oh, hits. Yep.
Right. And then 2 radiant damage.
Cool. You've done 2 damage to it.
Is it my turn now, or is it?
It's actually its turn.
Okay.
So it's going to turn on you and attempt to scratch your face off.
I did that
That's
wrong.
cool. That's cool.
Okay. Yep.
It's supposed to be a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You have to beat my spell save, which
Cool.
is my spell save is 14.
Nope. It's definitely good. So 2 damage is fine.
Okay, so it tries to attack me.
Huh?
You said it tries to attack me.
How do vulnerabilities work? It's just you have advantage, right?
No, it takes double.
Okay, so it took 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to attempt to attack you.
Okay.
And a crit.
Oh,
You
course.
roll, and it takes double what you rolled.
Yeah.
Before modifier.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay. So you're going to take.
nice crit.
22 damage. You feel your mind kind of torn apart. Like you have this extreme terror that you didn't have before when you were rashly chasing after this creature.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel enfeebled by this. So your strength score is going to go down 1.
Cool. Let me follow this real quick.
I really need to get markers.
Markers.
Yeah. That way, when I want to do current hit points, I can just right on top of this and wipe it away. Session's over. Because erasing the current hit points is a pain.
Cool. I'm at 10 health.
You're a tank, bud.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
He crit me.
Took
Oh,
22
yeah.
damage.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd do it, huh?
Does he? Are there any like things? I'm just because that's definitely more than half his health. Is there anything like Star Wars where if you take more than half your health, you go status? Cool.
No.
Because that's complicated in a way.
Correct. Why that game is like 4th edition length.
Fair.
Also, my AC is wrong. Because this was my unarmored one. I believe the armor gave me.
We'll figure it out.
What armor are you wearing, Corey?
I'm wearing chainmail and I have a shield, so I think my AC is 16.
Your chainmail is 12 plus your
I don't know what your shield is.
+2.
+2.
shield is +2 to your AC.
But I remember wearing the chainmail. I think chainmail was 14. Or 13 plus
It shouldn't be
dex
that
mod.
high.
of
14
1.
is we might be in the middle. It might actually be 13.
I think it's 13 plus my dex mod. And my dex mod is 1.
That's
And
fine. I'll
that
check.
would have given me 14, and the shield gives me 2. So I think I should be at 16 AC.
Chainmail is 13 plus dex
Okay, yeah.
with
Yeah.
a max of 2.
Maximum of 2, whatever. Yeah.
So I have
So
a dex
don't
mod
add
of
if your
1.
dex is high.
So it'd be 14, and then my shield gives me +2, so I should have 16 AC.
16.
Okay, cool. Just for the record, I wanted to fix that while I noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
I like closing books really loudly.
I will attack it.
Okay.
20.
That's gonna hit. Gonna roll damage.
Not nat 20, right?
No, just
Total there.
where's the?
Bonus action.
It's just that, right? There's no plus on the damage. It's just whatever the dice is. Right? When you roll damage, it's just whatever the dice show.
Strength modifier.
No,
It's dependent on your
no,
weapon.
you add your strength modifier.
It's probably gonna be strength 3.
Okay. So I do 9 damage.
It squeals in pain. It is moving extremely slowly now. As you can see, it's as its health has gotten lower. It seems almost like it's almost like a tear in space. It doesn't really seem to be a shadow that you seem to know. It doesn't. Why you had such a hard time seeing it is because it wasn't letting any light through. And in the pitch black of night, it looked like night.
I have dark vision, by the way, just in case that matters at all.
Yep.
I think it's a magical darkness kind of thing.
I was saying, like, at nighttime, because I can see within, I think it's like 30 or 60 meters, I can see complete darkness as if it were dark vision, and then dark vision as if it were daylight.
It surprises you because you can see darkness. So this is dark.
Okay.
You imagine this is how most mortals see it when it looks like nighttime.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna heal you for 2d6 plus modifier.
Okay.
3, 8, 14.
I heal for 14.
Yes.
That's nice.
But I'm also down to 1 healing die.
That's less nice. But still nice.
I had it completely wrong. I forgot. I thought you threatened to burn down his house. That was that.
Yeah, that was him.
I shouldn't have given him a free.
No, you shouldn't.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. I was just like, although I found it kind of weird that you were talking about burning out my tavern.
And then I will, it's a dexterity saving throw for Sacred Flame. You have to beat 14.
What's it?
You have to beat 14.
Nope.
Take 6.
Decide how you kill it.
Oh, a holy pillar of light falls on it, and it just like evaporates under the.
For a second, you see the light be absorbed in the creature, and then it's completely overwhelmed, and all that's left is a light beam. In the light beam's ray, you see the tavern right next to you guys.
We just killed.
I'll be like, hey, we just. Oh, I go and check the well.
Uh-huh.
I look down the well.
You see nothing because it's really far down. It's the middle of the night. and
Is
it's
it
too
more
dark.
than 60 meters?
It's definitely more than 60 meters.
Also, Corey, dark vision is 60. Dark vision is 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet.
Oh yeah, because you said it was like, holy shit, you could see like across the
Forever.
city.
Yeah.
I guess I go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Chugga, 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 railroad.
There's actually many ways out of this, but you guys are determined to just punch each other to death.
I let myself get punched once.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know why.
You're welcome.
I shouldn't have healed you.
It's okay. I do like the arm around thing with Sean. I was like, we're best buddies now. And I give him a noogie.
No.
Strength check, resist
Seth
noogie.
will remember this.
Wow. Cookies. Why is there like a mini?
I don't know.
Is this a
I have
cookie?
no good answer for that.
It's a biscuit. I also don't know what, like, I couldn't have done any, like, rituals or anything to break magic spells. Like, I'm just not high enough level for that. I don't know if Chris has anything.
Not dispel magic. No, I don't have that. It's still too low level.
Cookie number 2.
I also don't
Third
think
level
that
spell slot.
Grimshaw would really go that way.
So yeah, I guess we're back in the tavern.
I approached the barkeep.
Barkeeps have stopped at the door. Now listen. I'm glad you guys are back, but there's gonna be something clear. There's gonna be no more stabbing, no more grabbing, no more touching the person. I don't want to wake up in the night, see you next to me cuddled up with a knife in my head. Don't want that.
What's with the shadow monster?
That.
Aha.
What shadow monster?
You don't have to worry about it anymore because it's dead.
Well, that's good. Maybe more patrons will come by now.
Alright, I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually
better.
A roll.
15.
He's still very unintimidating.
God damn it! What the fuck?
You got me more scared.
I'm gonna do a persuasion check.
Yep.
Look, we've already killed whatever it was you were using to keep us here.
That's not mine.
You clearly knew something about it.
That's beside the point, sir.
So we're just gonna leave. Everything's gonna be okay, right?
Sir, all I want to do is sell you drinks. I swear on my life. That's the only thing
Where's
I
the
want
one
to do.
that wanted to burn down your house?
He's in the back, sleeping.
I'm gonna go get
shit,
him.
You don't think he's burning down the bar, do you?
I hope he is.
Wait,
I
So what are you doing?
forget the aforementioned persuasion check. I'm just gonna have butt burner over here burn everything.
So what are you up to, Mr.
All right.
Ninja?
I was sleeping,
Okay.
but I
I'm sorry.
guess I get fucking spooked by Seth coming in and waking me.
A boo 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 boo.
I just asked him. I was like, where are we going? We gonna go save some princesses? We gonna go save some villages?
The kind bartender
Oh,
over
you guys
here
are adventurers?
has been using
God damn it!
some kind of shadow monster to keep us here buying his drinks.
So that's a blatant falsehood. I'm just gonna put that right out there.
When you say, "Oh, you're adventurers," I gesture to my sword and shield and my chainmail. I'm like, "No, what the fuck did you think we were?
So I think you're an asshole. That's who I think you
We
are.
can settle this."
Well, we're definitely being messed with somehow. Something's going wrong.
Okay.
So that's why Grimshaw here and Jim Jum we're gonna go get a sleep.
Gentlemen, I can see we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Does it have something to do with the shadow monster? Yes.
Actually doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
Okay.
I didn't know about the shadow monster.
You clearly did.
Until we told you about it, and then you clearly knew something about it, basing your reaction.
I'm not gonna say it's unexpected, but it's not mine.
What do you know about the shadow monster?
Make a persuasion check.
I can do that.
Yeah, you do that.
24.
Okay.
Rolled an 18 and have a plus 6.
Not even +6.
Proficiency plus 3 charisma.
Oh, you have 30 charisma?
16.
16.
That gives me a plus 3.
Oh, they said +30.
No.
Yes, hello, demigod. How are you?
Like your
May I please have your autograph, sir, please?
Oh, so your proficiency bonus is +3?
Yeah.
Damn, that's only +2.
Let me make sure mine's plus 3. That might be one less.
I was gonna say that also sounds wrong. What class are you, Sean?
Warlock.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is,
I
but
get
that
+2.
seems wrong to me. I thought it was all at 2.
My bad. +2.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't
left
matter.
over from the
Yeah.
lovely.
You're succeeding. Okay, it's time to come clean. So, where are you guys from?
You don't need to know that.
Here.
Fair. Guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so
I'm-
you know.
Hold
you
on,
know
no.
about
Grimshaw pipes.
Huh? Good.
Grimshaw pipes up, and I say that I tell everyone that I'm from the former town of Rumrock.
One more town, huh? That sounds like a story. But another time. So, I may have a problem, and I don't know how to stop it.
What's
So,
the problem?
You guys know the Eldrazi, right?
No.
You don't know the Eldrazi. Okay, so Eldrazi's, right? As far as I can tell,
Oh, I
I've never
know.
gone anywhere close to it.
Then
How
I
I
give-
staying alive?
I give a quizzical look at him, being like, "How the fuck do you not know what the Eldrazi are?"
Fair. Go ahead and make an insight check.
No, I just glance.
Okay.
A quizzical look.
Um,
Oh, those Eldrazi.
All right. So,
I mean, yeah, of course I know the Eldrazi.
I thought you said Aldrazi.
I'm really dumb, so that tracks.
That actually, yeah,
that
that checks.
connects. Like,
totally.
I
totally
buy
buy
it.
it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Hello, I am your fish.
But yeah, I believe it. Yep, that makes sense. It's a perfectly logical mix-up.
So, I hear that there's this one Eldrazi that makes people forget things and they confused, right? So I hear about this Eldrazi who got hurt. Well, I come around and it seems I can't leave. I think, hey, that's convenient. Anybody else ends up here, they also can't leave, right? A bar people can't leave. It's business genius. It's the best. I'm not going to tell you guys how much money I made because it's none of your damn business, but it's a lot.
I forgive you for being a giant rotten piece of shit. Probably.
So, I have a problem. Nobody here has any money left. They've all spent it.
That's not the problem.
I have alcohol with no one to sell to. And you guys won't buy.
How do you still have alcohol?
That's the question for another day.
I'm very curious. If you're so rich because everyone's bought your alcohol and spent all their money on your alcohol, how do you still have alcohol?
You want to make an insight check?
Yeah, sure, why not?
How do you also get alcohol?
God, never mind.
I think you can brew it.
Like I said,
Could also
that's
be
none of
true.
your damn business. So, I think it'd be in our mutual interests if you take out our little Eldrazi friend. The good thing is, it's not an Eldrazi, it's just a drone. I think that's what they call them. They're smaller, not so big, not so gaudy, not so I want to kill your continent, just a little I want to kill your town. But this one's hurt real bad. So,
When was the last time you saw it?
I don't like to see it. It's been a while. I just stay off the drink. Everything's fine.
Is it under the floorboards?
No, but there's something else under the floorboards. And, maybe. So, I need to check your fortitude, right? I'm gonna see what you guys are made out of. Because frankly, I'm not sure what happens if this thing gets pissed off.
Well, we killed that shadow monster outside.
Yeah, that's like a thought for that monster. It's not really a. That's not the monster. When you see the monster, you're gonna know it's the
Have you
monster.
killed that shadow monster outside?
I didn't know there was a shadow monster. I stay here.
Uh-huh.
That thing on the wall keeps me protected.
Uh-huh. That sounds like a bitch attitude, but you know.
Alright, you're gonna let us stay here for free tonight.
What do I get out of this?
Someone who could potentially deal with your problem with under the floorboards.
So, The first thing I'm gonna do though.
I need a long rest so I can heal again.
Is I'm gonna need you to go down there and grab my pig.
Down where?
Down the well.
Why?
Well, don't worry about it. There's nothing down there.
Is the pig the Eldrazi?
No. Oh. Listen, I wouldn't
I'll
be
do
feeding
it.
that pig. That pig was an Eldrazi.
Why are you feeding the pig?
Not feeding the pig.
You
Pig
just
eat
said
what it wants.
you said you wouldn't be feeding the pig if it was an Eldrazi.
All right, let's just go get the
That's
pig.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do it. Grimshaw has already. He's left the conversation. He walks out the door with rope in hand.
No.
Do I?
It's a small
I
well.
have
You
rope.
guys can, like,
I have 50 feet of it.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Wait, it's a small well.
in diameter. You can climb.
All right.
It's not rough stone.
I
Let's
guess
just go.
I guess I go get the pig.
Yeah. You're the one that can carry.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you guys don't want to sleep first?
You just said first we have to go get the pig.
First, before
Yeah.
you kill the Eldrazi.
Fine. I
It's
guess.
like midnight, guys.
All right. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna turn down a night's sleep?
I'm gonna go with my rest. I'm going back up to 26. I'm getting my dice back.
How does health work with rest?
Full rest, 8 hours of sleep, you get all your health.
Alrighty.
I didn't actually remember how long rest did for healing.
The short rests are the ones
It's-
that you do. Yeah, point rolls. Are you fancy these?
Why is he fancy?
Playing comfortable style on a bed.
It's also just got a cool Cthulhu fucking hoodie.
Yeah, it does.
Halloween.
Halloween. That's right. I got from the Halloween hat. No, I'm not fancy. Like, it's not. I'm not that fancy at all.
10 out of 10.
This is just me on my couch. My bed's over there.
Okay.
My tiny little apartment.
What was that about? TV.
My Hero Academia.
Ah,
And Monster Hunter.
God, you're a weeb.
Are those like house shoes under there?
Yeah, I'm not showing you these. These are my Whale Lord slippers.
Oh my god,
I've seen
amazing.
those. Yeah, I think you sent me a picture of those.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I got all my Pokemans over here. I got so many of them, and I got the Terrier
I
Moth.
want that Team Skull Pikachu so bad.
Yeah, it's fucking rad,
I think
right?
they took the Team Skull stuff out of the new Pokemon games. Like you can't
What's up?
dress up as them anymore.
You can't dress up as them?
And Ultra Sun and Moon, I don't think you can dress up as them anymore.
That's bullshit. There's no point in buying that game.
All right. So
All right.
resting.
We sleep,
Cool.
I guess.
So you sleep. So, Grimshaw, you had a specific point to try and sleep it off. So, in the morning, you wake up, and a bit more about your former lives is starting to return to you guys. You guys are starting to remember that you were on an adventure of some kind. You think you actually did know each other previous to this, but you're not sure why or how that came to be. You're
I sure hope
remembering
not.
a bit more of a warning that your
Patron.
what's her name? Beatrice gave to you, and she said, "I can't feel anything in there." And that's what you're remembering.
Okay.
Who came to me? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Beatrice came. His patron came to him. He's remembering a
Oh.
comeback. So before whatever this started, he said, "No, I can't feel anything in there." Is that almost done? Okay. The barkeep.
All right, it's morning time. Let's go get that pig from the well.
Okay.
Before you go down there, so in the past I've had some patrons when they can't afford my drinks anymore, I trade them. I trade them for work. Well, water is really valuable, so they're going down there and they carve out the walls and they make it a little bigger. I don't know if it's the darkness, but something happens to them down there. And there was this one guy, Sloan, real giant of a man. Probably was a giant, actually. Did the work of two and only drank like a half of one. It was great. Love that guy. Bless his heart. One day he came back out of there and he wasn't the same. He was just staring off, not eating. Huh.
Where are all of these people? They're dead,
So
aren't they?
that's the thing. I would never harm my patrons, but all I have are drinks and not food. Some of them might have died. But the rest are still here.
Right?
They're fine.
Where are the rest of them?
How are you eating?
Well, the rest of us that are still alive, we kind of eat the ones that died. But
Okay.
look at my ribs. Look at my ribs. Does this look like a man who enjoys his meal? No, I don't enjoy it. I do what I have to. You're never gonna make it in this world unless you don't try a little bit.
I'm going down the well. This conversation's over.
Yep.
So you're all going on the well?
Down the rope.
Whee!
So yeah, I have 50 feet of hempen rope. So I'll tie it to the I'll tie it to the outside of the well, and before anyone can really I'm gonna take the first jump. Like I jump on down there, like Grimshaw's going, and I fucking just down the well.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
What happens, Chris? What happens?
You're gonna land at the bottom of the well. Make an athletics check just to see how you land. You're gonna. It's about a 10 feet drop after where the rope ends.
Sure. Okay. With the rope, do I get anything because I'm making a descent down?
Go ahead and make an advantage because you know you're gonna fall.
Okay.
Can you guys follow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. And roll.
13.
Yeah, you're fine. You land. No problem.
Athletics with
21.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
14.
Cool. You're all fine. So you land, no problem. So you're surrounded. You're in this like this rough room. It's been hewn out. You see you want to make perception checks. See what you see around you.
Can I cast light?
Well, yeah, thank you.
Light is cautious. You can see a bit better.
For 20 feet.
Cool. Yeah, that's more than enough to cover the inside.
Okay, so what do we see with the light?
You make a perception check.
Okay.
13.
15.
Would you get?
Not good.
So there seems to be this where when you look around where the light kind of petered off, as soon as the light stops coming down the well, it makes it about 40 feet down. The last 20 and the entire room you're in is covered in kind of this sticky black ooze. It's uncomfortably damp inside the room, which is somehow more uncomfortable than the blazing hot sun was. And there's the smell of just mildew is extremely palpable. You're standing in about knee-deep water, and there's, as you move around through, you can feel silt kind of just dragging against your feet. It's a very just muddy, gross bottom of the well.
Do we see the pig?
You do not see the pig. You're in waist-deep water, so you're gonna find
Did
the
you
pig.
say, Chris, that there was another drop, or is it just like this is the room?
This is just the room.
Or
Water
is there an
seems-
exit?
Not that you can see. No visible. No. Over, you can see engraved in the wall what looks to be markings. Does anybody know Well, you both Chris and Corey, you recognize it as the core language.
The common.
No, core.
Is that
KOR.
people?
It's the race of the.
I don't have core.
Neither do I.
I have common and vampire.
I don't speak core, but I could do a ritual to comprehend the language.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll take me about 10 minutes though. So Grimshaw pipes up. He's like, Grimshaw could find out what this says, but I need a minute or two. So I can start doing the ritual to comprehend what it says. If you guys want to search around for the pig or anything.
We should not.
Yeah, I say we don't. I say we just kind of chill near you, because
You have,
the
you have an axe, don't you?
battle axe, yeah,
You can like use the pole
to wade through the water.
to.
I vote that we wait until he can decipher the writing.
Okay.
Because it's etched
Okay,
on the wall, so I figure it might be important. Plus, you said that people were losing their minds down there, and we encountered that shadow monster recently, and this place is damp and oozy. So let's wait around expecting battle, just in case, while he's channeling.
All right. I make a request though. Grimshaw says, "Is there any chance I can sit on one of your shoulders?" Because like what's neat for you guys is like I'm small, so it's like almost chest deep for me.
Yeah, he can sit on my shoulder, kind of like a parrot.
Okay.
All right. I would say okay. So Grimshaw goes ahead and he starts his ritual. He takes out and he starts focusing all of his energy. He takes some salts, some soot that he has in his component pouch, and a twig from a tree that's been struck by lightning, and he kind of just mashes those together and starts his incantation, starts speaking, and yeah, after about 10 minutes or so, I'm ready to cast the ritual. So is that okay? That goes off without a hitch, Chris? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I can understand. Well, first of all, alright, because I'm casting a spell, I need to roll for wild magic, okay? So I'm rolling for wild magic.
Suddenly,
Let's see.
the whole party was teleported into the astral.
Yeah, I know.
Suddenly,
We wouldn't be here anymore. It's true.
That's fine.
That's true. Alright,
Fine by me.
first wild magic roll.
Can't be
Oh, it's a 12. We got off okay.
Cool.
What happens?
And nothing.
Alright,
He didn't crit fail.
that's good. If I roll a 1, that's when the wild shit happens.
Ah, okay.
It's every time I cast a spell. Other than cantrips. Anytime I cast a spell, I have to roll for wild magic. Okay, so I can comprehend any language now. So I go up and I read what it says, what the written core language says.
Scattered amidst what looks like, you can see the tooling, you can also see what looks to be fingernail scrapes. Someone has very hastily written out on the wall, "Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why can't I forgive me?" And although this appeared to be hastily written, it looks like it's been traced over many, many times, just wearing it deeper and deeper into the message. Into the wall, I mean. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
You see a couple of handles sticking out, which are probably the pickaxes for anyone who would come down here to exchange their services for a drink.
The pickaxes. What are the pickaxes for?
For hewing out the inside of the well. So in order to get more water, the barkeeper has had them continuously dig out the
So that you can collect more rain.
Yeah. Dig out the inside of it just to expand this room size.
That's why the bottom is open, because they're digging it out, making it bigger so it can hold more water when it rains.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even though it's filled with black goo and mildew. Ugh.
No one said it was sanitary.
Okay, I guess we should start
Yeah, just
searching around in the like. Grisha's like, well, that was useless. And I guess I'll start. I guess I'll hop down from Corey's shoulder and like into the water, and I'll start searching around in the water to see if I can feel anything.
I'll I guess use my axe and like kind of like use it to wade through the water.
Okay. Searching as well.
I don't have any special way of doing it. I'm just
You got
searching.
one of the pickaxes.
Sure.
You don't want to shove your hand in the black ooze water.
Yeah, no, that'd be gross. I'm gonna pass on that.
Alright, so I guess Sean grabs one of the axes or the picks from the ground.
You guys start poking away at the water, looking for bodies. You feel like your feet keep getting caught on stuff, causing you to like trip sometimes a little bit. And as you work, you swear you start. Go make perception checks.
17.
Nope.
Hold on. 16.
Cool. You find mud, but you find a leg from a cow or from a pig, and you start seeing what feels like other body parts that aren't from a pig. They're too long. They're too big. Chris, you think you see what looked like a goblin skull?
I see what looks like a what?
You think you see a goblin skull for a second in the water, but you dig for it.
Okay.
You can't find it. It's as Sean is casting into the water, a torso sits up. This torso is rising up like it's been laying down for a very long time. It's dripping with muck, and it's got a almost endless supply of sludge falling off of it. It's hard to describe. That
Ceaseless discharge.
and you feel this extreme animosity from this thing. It has long hair. Its eyes are white, and it has black inkish fluid floating around behind the eyelids, and it's wearing this circle around its neck.
Anyone opposed to me just hitting that thing?
No, hold on. So, can I make, does it seem magical in nature?
It seems pretty swoopy, and there's definitely nothing natural about this.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if I know what it is. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like a zombie.
I'll do a perception check.
You perceive nothing.
It's a torso.
Close your eye.
I got a 21, Chris.
It appears what you would imagine an angel would look like if it was dead.
Huh.
And that's confusing because as far as you know, angels don't die. They're not mortal. They don't leave behind remains when they die. So this is a little worrying.
Okay, but I think it looks like it's from
It looks
like
quite angelic. The circle that you saw hanging around its neck almost appears as if it's like a worn-out halo that stopped giving off light.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna speak to. I still know all of the languages.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it hasn't been an hour yet, right?
Nope. It's been like 30
Okay.
seconds. No, like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to speak to it, if at all possible.
Sure.
I guess I'm gonna try to speak to it in. What's the language for the angels? Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Oh fuck.
Celestial.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to speak to it in Celestial then. and just say like, just hey, like hey, who are you?
Does comprehend languages let you speak it? Whatever.
Oh no, wait, hold on, Sean, you might actually be right on that. Let me check.
It doesn't matter. I can speak it, so we'll just go ahead. Like it doesn't matter.
I really hope it doesn't now.
No, I think it does. It doesn't say anything about not speaking it.
I was gonna say like, because if it didn't, you would be like sitting there speaking some language, like something that you think is celestial, but you're actually just like
Yeah.
speaking gibberish at it, and then it replies, and Sean's like, oh, You're just like, potatoes on the floor.
yeah.
Monkeys orange 17.
Just me and the angel looking.
What's with this goblin? What's with this dude?
Make a perception check, everybody.
Stop making me do this. I don't do it well.
God damn it! I don't roll high.
9.
What check are you making us do, Chris?
Perception.
Perception. Okay.
11.
12. Yeah, 12.
So Grimshaw, as you're looking at this, you see another. It seems like this. You almost would swear it looks very much like Sarthis, and it's crouched behind Sarthis, looking up at his back. It doesn't look very happy, and it is actually about to attack him. So go ahead and roll initiative.
It looks like me. What looks like me?
you.
What
Death.
looks like me?
Death looks like you.
The creature crouched behind you.
Wait, how did it sneak up on him? Wasn't it in front of us?
No, that one's still there. This is a different one.
It's not that.
There's one that looks like him, and then one that I can assume looks like Beatrice, or just any other angel.
What am I rolling?
Initiative.
Death.
I go last. I actually just go last.
Oh, you failed.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hold on.
So with me and the dice.
I've got a 16.
Okay. 4.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
I said, I go last.
So from underneath you, Grimshaw, there's going to be a hulking beast that peels off of the. I'm sorry, it's not above under you. It's above you. The ceiling basically peels away, and it looks like this. There's this black fire that's wafting off of it, and there's a tentacle that's curling around the body, wrapping up on its torso and disappearing down its throat. It's going to go ahead and attack you.
Okay.
Which one is this? Okay.
And this is how we do a 3-hour D&D campaign.
It's probably going to miss. 7 to hit.
Nope, that's a miss.
Cool.
So what does it do?
So it reaches out with its arms, or its claw things, and it's just trying to bite you.
Okay.
And this is a beast with black fire that was originally the ceiling and is being hoisted by a tentacle that we...
Hoisted?
Yeah, you said it.
It curls around its own body, and then it goes down its throat.
Just like player talk, it's probably something that's been whooped by something of Knuckles.
Where is the tentacle
Right.
coming from?
It seems like it's part of the creature.
Like, is it like a arm, or is it like a tail, or is it like a...
Yeah, so it has. I'm sorry. So it appears to have 4 arm-like things. It looks vaguely amphibian, and it has just this tentacle that comes out from behind it and wraps around the creature, and then
Okay.
it almost
So-
seems like it's eating its tail.
So, just magic lore for you. Emrakul corrupts flesh and like hive minds people into thinking like it, and that usually involves tentacles sprouting from them, and just like turning into gross eldritch abominations.
Okay.
If I had to guess, that's what
Whose
this
turn
is.
is it, Chris?
And it's currently the vampire. Or not vampire, sorry. The thing that looks like you, which looks very vampiric. That's what looks
Ah,
was a
okay.
hit.
I was like, I had a 1. I definitely rolled a 1. I should not be going next.
Hey,
Hey
Mama.
Hello.
guys, how are ya?
Good.
Good. You're very like set up or something.
We are very set up.
Like, really like a business meeting or something. Hi, Paula, you wanna go out?
So yeah, it's the enemy vampire's turn.
So this thing is going to spring at you from behind, leap onto your neck, or leap onto your back. Actually, yeah. So it's going to go ahead and just try and make a grapple check.
Okay.
So that'll be opposing strength roll.
Wait, is it a saving throw?
I think it's an opposed strength check. You can also use your dexterity if you want.
Okay, so 9.
Okay. So it grabs onto your back. You are now super grabbed, and it's going to attempt to sink its tank fangs into your neck.
Cool, cool.
That is a 14 to hit, so that does not hit, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Somehow it totally misses your neck. Wait, has advantage, sorry. It totally misses your neck.
Nice.
It is possibly the worst fake vampire you've ever seen.
Yeah, it checks out.
Good job. Good boy.
Your what appears to be a dead angel is going to float up into the air and attempt to Google you. Google you?
Okay.
No.
Glip glop. So the ladybug was crawling on my paper, and I blew on it to get it to go away, and it hasn't moved since.
As
I
you're-
killed it with my.
As you're staring at it, it disappears.
Okay.
And then from the side of you, you feel this incredible sting at you. Like this thing piercing your shoulder.
I have an armor class of 11.
Maybe.
So
You might feel this.
You might feel this. 15, so that hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel it. It's just then you feel it.
1d5. So you're going to take 7 damage. And please make a constitution check.
what's my DC?
11.
11.
Okay,
Got it.
cool. So you're going to take half damage.
Okay.
So you're going to take, you round it down, right?
Yeah, round down.
Do you?
Oh no, sorry, round up, my bad.
Everything's always in attacker's favor.
I think it's always round down, actually. But we do it.
It's round up.
It's
Okay, we'll do round up. Okay, for damage, we'll do net round up. So you're going to take 5 damage.
in addition.
Yes, and this is, you feel this pain deep inside your head. You feel like you've betrayed Beatrice. There's this extremely overwhelming sense of guilt, and you're not sure why. But all you know is there's a deep, deep despair that you're feeling.
Well, I'm gonna have to get over this real quick.
Yeah. Buck up, kiddo. Let's go. We got a battle to win.
It is your go, Grimshaw. Sorry.
All right.
Absolutely.
What?
Scream for the initiative is real bad on this.
So Grimshaw kind of just like does some like matrix dodges when that thing is sending its tentacles. He just like a 1-2-1-2. He even does like a little bit of a boxing thing. Yeah. And then Grimshaw he laughs and he snaps his fingers, and 3 other Grimshaws appear out of the air. Yeah. So there's now 4 Grimshaws, and they all sort of start like moving around the the big black ooze monster with the tentacles, like cackling and laughing. Just Grimshaw and Jim Jum. Which one is which one?
How many
and
Jim
starts
Jums are there?
snapping his fingers.
Three.
There are 4 Jim Jums as well.
If you count him, right?
There are
Plus
4
two.
Jim Jums as well. Yes.
Okay.
These are the questions.
Yeah. Grimshaw is nothing without Jim Jum. So. All right, and that will be it. I've got 4 Grimshaws dancing about.
Cool. I like it. That is your go.
Okay. First off, I'll cast Expedition Retreat on him.
Okay.
Which means for the rest of for 10 minutes, which is holy shit forever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, Sean. I need to roll wild magic. Give me
Sure.
1
Yep.
second. All right, never mind. You're good. You're good. It was an 8.
I can take a dash action
Mhm.
for the rest of combat, which is basically I can move double speed.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. How big is this room again?
It's about 20 feet radius, so
40 feet.
about 40 feet.
Okay.
Vaguely circular.
I don't know how much movement an angel has, but I think it's more than 40. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast her.
Yeah.
Uh, 15 to hit.
One sec, my tablet just went crazy, so it's scrolling. 15?
Yep.
Yep, hits.
She takes 2 force damage, is pushed back 10 feet, and is slowed by 10 feet.
That's 4? Sorry? 4
Uh,
damage?
2.
2.
Extra 2 force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dash away from her over to the other side of the room.
Cool.
Grimshaw and Jim Jum. Which one is which?
I messed up, so I'm gonna let you have that hit, but I'm supposed to roll a saving throw in that.
No,
That
Eldritch
just. Oh, it just.
Blast is AC.
Oh, cool. So that's really fun.
I'm supposed to.
Cool. Just making sure. Cool. Yeah. You go, Mr. Sarkis.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to start tanking.
Hit something.
How do I
Unravel. I think
Yeah.
it's strength. So
Oh,
it's
strength,
escape.
sorry.
Say strength. Yeah.
So this is a saving throw now, right?
Let me check grapple rolls. It's opposed. It's opposed strength checks. So you both make strength checks, and the higher one wins. Regardless.
I'm still grappled,
Yes, you are.
and I can't do anything with grappled, right?
I don't think.
Spider should have been a monk.
I think it's movement.
Oh, no, it's spider. Sorry. The fake vampire should have been a monk
Grapple.
because it can't bite. That's why they hang around to leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rule check real quick. Okay, my bad. It's athletics check against the target's athletics or acrobatics, and then on your choice. If you succeed, you subject the target to the grapple condition. Escaping the grapple. A grappled creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed on a strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check contested by their athletics check.
Okay, so I make a athletics check versus his athletics check.
Yeah, or acrobatics, depending on your choice.
Okay. I'm gonna go with athletics. Acrobatics is not
You
very
didn't
good.
already do it.
Oh yeah.
You failed the check.
Okay. Can I see?
Is that the only action I get? He's allowed to come out, right?
I'm looking up conditions right now.
Can I see Xanathar's book real quick while you're doing that?
So isn't that like a bonus action trying to escape from grapple?
It's his action.
Okay.
Is what it's being considered.
You only get like 3 actions though.
If something lets you use something as a bonus action, you get 3. But
I thought you got like standard move and.
no, standard is your attack, which you can
So you
set
have an
up.
action and then you have a move. And then if something lets you take a bonus action, then you can have a bonus action.
Conditions.
Are you, do you have like a theme that you dance to? Like
What's up?
Is there something that like Grimshaw like? Is there a theme he sings in his head while he dances?
Okay.
Oh, no, he's singing it out loud. He
Okay,
sings out. He's
When you're grappling,
Grimshaw and Jim Jump. Which one is
So I
which
just can't
one?
move.
And he's snapping his
you still
fingers.
punch
I like it.
But you already used your
There's my
action to try and get out.
So can you decide not to try and get out of grapple?
Yeah.
Do something instead.
Instead, you can just attack.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know that.
Knowing that, would you like to try?
What to attack instead of.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Since this is early in the game, it's fine.
Yeah, because I don't know half the rules of this.
Yeah, fair.
I don't get grappled that often. I'm faster. I stay in the back.
Let's look that up really quick before I.
So for rage,
Yeah,
You just say activate rage.
you guys can just rage.
I think it's wait whenever.
Pretty sure rage is a bonus action. Yep. It's going to be at the very beginning of classes before the first alphabetically.
Yeah, bonus action. I get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Get bonus damage based on my rage bonus. I think I put that there, +2.
Rage continues even if they miss, right?
I believe
You don't have
rage happens.
It's just he has to attempt to attack, or he has to be attacked.
I believe so.
My rage lasts for 1 minute.
So full encounter.
Is that how long is each?
2 seconds, 3 rounds. So you'd have to go 10 rounds.
Us all doing something is 6 seconds. The Pikachu
Very nice.
It
in
ends
a
early.
Charizard Y hoodie cape thing.
Yeah.
It says it ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then.
Okay.
I can also
So
end it.
you have to
as a
attack,
bonus
or you have to take damage. So I guess if they try and hit you and you don't get hit,
I have to attack. I don't have to hit. I have to attack,
right?
or I have to take damage.
So what do you want to do?
I'll just read something else. I saw danger sense on here, and I wasn't sure what that was. I get advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that I can see, such as traps, spells, stuff like that. Unless I'm blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Alright, so I'm gonna go into rage.
Right.
Roar.
Yeah, that sounded convincing.
Is it Brooklyn Rage?
No, it's not rage.
Our barbarian is mildly perturbed.
Hey, I'm attacking here.
Okay, I'm going to.
Did you just roll a crit?
No. My dice stack died at like 3.
I'm gonna attack the thing on my back.
Cool.
That is 16.
You have. Does rage give you advantage on attacks? Well, you'd have disadvantage from the grapple, so it doesn't matter. Does your grapple? Do you have disadvantage?
Mobility
You just grapple. Okay.
It's basically you hold someone down and the rest of the team gets to beat them.
Yeah, so 16.
Yeah, that hits.
So now I roll for damage. I get this thing, because I'm still holding my shield.
You can reroll that.
I call interference.
That's not a full roll. It's better.
Alright, so I do 4 damage.
You do jack shit.
Yeah. You did 4 damage.
Is your strength modifier only a 2?
Yeah, I have 15 strength.
Fair enough. That's right, your modifier didn't help with that at all.
Oh, also when you rested, you're 14 more. The reduction is gone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to erase it. Yeah, so I think I do 4 damage. I believe that is what happens. I'm not rolling.
Getting there.
Like all day today, I'm just not rolling.
There.
Maybe we should try to stack dice on tables and wobbling, alright?
Maybe you should erase with my pencil.
Maybe no one should ever touch the table.
Yes.
Are we trying to
Yes. Back off.
I feel like we're being
Is it the sludge monster's turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so everyone's aware, Ancestral Protectors is now active.
Is that the one where you take damage instead?
No, until the start of my next turn, the target that I hit, so the guy on my back, has disadvantage on any attack rolls that isn't against me. So if he decides to attack anyone else, he'll have disadvantage.
That's good.
And when the target hits a creature that's not me, the creature that he hits has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Yes, Chris.
I love that works with my illusion, my duplicate. That's so annoying.
What?
It works with his dude.
So they have they have disadvantage against any target that's not you, yeah?
Yeah, the vampire on my back trying to bite my neck has disadvantage against your goblins.
Well, just in general, okay. Just like that's good to know for the future.
Whatever I hit, so basically I have ancestral spirits, and whatever I hit, they like target it, I guess, and like mess with its business.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, that works. That actually works really well with my spell. So yeah, cool.
So in its irritation, having missed you, it starts burning even hotter, and this is causing what you thought to be sludge. It's starting to bubble away, and it's looking more and more, just frankly, like a lizard as it's going. And in it's chomping on its tail, and it's this tentacle, what you thought was a tentacle, is now very, very clearly turning into this tail of this lizard, and it's angrily biting and chewing more of it into its mouth.
Okay.
So
the minute that Grimshaw sees it's a wizard, the Grimshaw
It's a
sees
wizard.
a lizard. You're a lizard, Harry.
Yeah.
The minute that Grimshaw sees it's a lizard, all 4 of them just let out this blood-curdling scream. Just ah! Just screams, all 4 of them, all echoing in this tiny little hall, and
go ahead and make an intimidation check.
What's up?
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Me make an intimidation check?
Yep. It doesn't matter.
Okay, sure, I guess so. Me and the lizard are just gonna end up screaming at one another. Like I'm like ah, it's like ah, just back and forth. 15.
Cool. Yeah. For your for the next upcoming attack from it, he's gonna have disadvantage.
From the next attack that it makes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not attacking me on this turn, yeah? It's like chopping off its own tail.
It's just chomping on it. It's going to try.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Grimshaw and all of his copies are gonna run to opposite ends of the room, and I'm going to make, and then I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use disengage, because I can use that as a free action.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use disengage and not provoke an attack of opportunity. And then, yeah, he's gonna run to the different corners and make, and hide. So I'm gonna make a stealth check.
Mhm.
At disadvantage because everyone knows where I'm at. All right.
I'm reminded of the D&D game you ran where I would just move 3 feet and gain concealment and just be like, "Do they see me?" And you're like, "Yes." You're in the middle of a room.
Yeah. So that's an 8 on the stealth check.
It very much knows where you are.
Okay, that's
or
fine.
Well, knows where.
Either way,
wherever you
still
are.
hiding, just cowering in fear, basically.
Fair.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty then.
Go Grimshaw.
It's the angel's turn now, isn't it? I know it's not mine. I rolled 4.
We did everyone. I think it's back to the vampire's
I
turn.
don't think the angel went.
Angel.
The angel stabbed me.
Yeah.
But he has a higher initiative than me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
So the vampire took one back and missed.
Uh-huh.
Then the lizard attacked him.
Well, no, the lizard went first, then vampire, then the angel, then Chris, then Sean, then you.
Then we skip the angel's turn.
Yeah,
He just did
then the
things.
angel should have gone again. The lizard.
Yeah, we did his angels.
And the vampire.
As his reaction to that happening, because the monster was going first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let that go as he actually did just fry this thing into confusion.
So it should.
So it's now
So
the
next it
angel,
should be
or the vampires.
vampire, and then the angel, and then Sean, and then me.
Yep.
Or and then Chris, then Sean, and me. Chris, Chris's turn, right? That was just-
I don't need to maintain grapple, right? It just if he's grappled.
It's on both sides.
It's on his turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna attempt to bite you again. That is a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay.
What type of damage is this?
This is piercing. So you will take half damage because you are raging.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
In the vampire book with Zendikar, the life drain attack or whatever does, I think, 1 piercing plus a d6 of necrotic.
Mhm.
And so it's nothing like that, right?
Correct.
It is not necrotic.
Correct.
Okay.
Which is a good pickup.
Let's just make sure.
So you take 11 damage, or no? So that would be you're gonna take 6 damage
Okay. I was like, jeez.
because you're
I
raging.
was like, with resistance, I took 11
Yeah,
damage?
that'd be pretty intense. And you immediately realize this does not feel like a vampire. Nothing about this feels like a vampire.
And I guess that this wasn't an angel.
Okay, so I took 6 damage.
Be a astute guess.
Yeah.
You also are going to feel extreme shame. You're not sure why, but you feel very shameful that this thing is manipulating you and controlling your actions and has you choked.
Okay.
And now
Angel.
Angel. So it's pretty far away, right? How far away?
Well, I blasted it 10 feet away from me and then ran in the opposite direction. So you said it was a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Or 40, no,
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Yes.
So I'm 40 feet away from it and it's slowed by 10 feet.
Cool. Slowed by 10 feet?
Yeah, so its
It's
movement
moving.
speed is reduced by 10.
It's 10
Gotcha.
miles.
Depending on how that gambit works out, I might be dead.
No, I think that worked.
What health are you at?
Good job.
16.
So it across the room it shrieks in rage, and it's going to disappear and then reappear 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
No. I rolled a 2.
Good. Because you have such a close connection to Beatrice, you're quite aware this is supposed to look like her, but
They should
it
have given
doesn't
her.
feel the same.
They should have given her more flesh if they wanted to.
She's not looking so good. Yeah. And your go, Chris.
I
Actually,
go.
okay. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's your turn.
I go.
Set, yeah.
Alright.
So do you just like take his turn early as a reaction?
I think the turn order just
So we're just gonna jump back into the
Well, no,
normal
I like-
turn order next time?
I like his action so much. I let him do it.
So next time we're just gonna jump back into the normal turn rotation?
I'm gonna use one of my d6s for healing. On me.
Okay.
Or 7. 23.
Oh, I apologize. I guess I did act out of action. I didn't realize
you're
the
totally fine.
turn order.
It was very in character, so it's fine.
It's technically like I lost a turn almost.
It is almost like that.
Yeah.
Turn.
Thank God there are 4 of me.
Alright,
Whoa.
I'm going to guiding bolt Beatrice and hope it hits. Using a second level spell slot because it's not on her.
What does you said using her, or is that just
No. Against the fake Beatrice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a range spell attack. Please hit. 12 to hit.
it does not?
I'm spent.
GM note: you guys might want to let each other know what you're fighting.
I don't know.
That's worth saying too.
I mean,
So you guys are a team. You can teamwork it up.
I'm waiting on my tank to not be grappled anymore.
It's your go.
Okay, so I think when I'm raging at game, well, this isn't a strength check, right? It'd be an acrobatics.
Which is a strength check.
Does that count?
Yes.
So I would get advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
But the real question is, do you need to get away from it?
Well, I can't move and attack other things and tank.
True.
Alright, that's not good. Let's,
What are you trying to do?
Huh?
What are you trying to do?
athletics
Push.
check first.
Grapple check.
And you have advantage for that.
I don't think I do.
Perfect. Great. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you
So
can move.
It's way
now
up.
I can move. And was that an action or was that
That was
a
your attack action.
that was my attack action?
As a crit, I'm going to let you be able to make an attack as you throw it off.
To it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you so effortlessly threw it off.
Yeah, it did.
So if I can get spell slots back, is there?
14 plus 4, so 18.
To hit. 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. 3.
You're really getting there. You're really getting there.
So like to get it off my back, I took my axe and I like punched it in the face and
Fair.
it like
Fair.
fell off me.
Okay.
How far away is Sean from me?
My back's up against a wall.
Yeah,
And I'm
well,
closest to the middle of the room. So at
20
most
feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to next to Sean and stand in between him and the angel.
Not between me and the lizard. Thank you, Corey.
He's the healer. I need to protect him. I think that's.
No one is
Apparently,
taking
I'm the
damage.
damage dealer in this group, not you.
I took 6.
6.
So not really.
not too much, no.
Okay.
But that's only because I halved it.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's. I guess that's my turn. There's nothing else I can do.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's going to be monstrosity is going to bellow in rage and tear off its tail. No longer chomping on it. As these pieces fall to the ground, you see them sprout into little legs and little arms and little tiny round heads. And these four extremely, it's as if Tim Burton, the Planeswalker, of course, directed the attack on a goblin village, and these little goblins are going to run off in the 4 directions and attempt to hide behind your legs of each of your 4.
They're goblins?
You recognize them, they look very much like very twisted little goblins.
So they're trying to hide
Oh, okay.
behind your clothes from the lizard?
Yes.
Interesting. Hey, the ladybug's back. It's not dead.
The let's establish real quick 1 through 4. So just decide which one you are. Don't tell me. He's gonna head towards 3.
No, that's not how that works. It's
Okay. North,
you-
south, east, and west. Is that right?
yeah.
No, it's so you like try and do something, and then he rolls a die. I can't remember what
Okay.
it is, and it determines which one you go hit.
Okay.
But first, you need to like attack and hit.
So you have to make an attack roll first.
Okay. So he's going to walk towards one of yours, then I guess. Does that work? So he's going to slither his way towards one of you and attempt to hit you.
Okay, so make an attack roll.
Okay. It's a 15.
Okay, so that
14.
hits.
14.
Now what I'm doing is now I'm rolling. So it beat me and my duplicate's DC. So now I'm rolling. If I roll a 6 or higher, then basically you've attacked one of the duplicates.
Okay.
And I rolled a crit. So yeah,
Nice.
you swipe and it's one of the duplicates.
Okay. What happens? Anything?
The duplicate is destroyed. Basically, whenever you make the attack, it just like dissipates into like a cloud of smoke.
And then the number he has to roll changes with the less.
Yeah, it gets higher and higher for me.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
It's the coolest fucking spell ever.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's really good. I had it and then de-leveled out of it.
And that brings it to vampire. Yes.
Yeah.
They
go and then you go.
It's vampire, angel, then Chris, Sean, then.
make a perception check. Or actually, make an intelligence. Actually, let me see. Make a wisdom check. Sorry.
So you were hit.
Just like straight up wisdom.
Just straight up wisdom.
No. In this situation,
It's
I am
really
not very
hard
wise.
to. Corey, I'm trying so hard to make this an interesting encounter, and you're trying so hard to make
You have
it
no
just
idea, like, how low these rolls are. Just at every roll.
Okay.
I tried to do a 5d6 move last turn, which is
You tried to what?
do 5d6. You give advantage on the next person that's attacking. But nope.
What happened?
You missed.
You know what? No. This person is so familiar to you that it slides into the front and it looks at you. And it looks straight into your eye. It's now grabbing you from the front. Because it really wants to make this personal. And it looks... For a second, it almost regrets what's about to come, and then it bites you again.
Tries to bite me.
It tries to bite you again.
Whose pizza can I have?
You can just eat it.
Okay.
Yep. 13 to hit.
It's 16 AC.
Cool.
So I'm not grappled, right?
No.
You didn't.
You didn't roll for that.
Yeah, so it's just, it came in the front. Sorry. So it's staring you down.
Okay.
Angel's turn.
It's unfortunately close enough to hit you. Does have to go by you though.
Oh yeah, that thing had to come to me also.
What? I mean,
Yes, another is over by you.
Correct. Yeah, it came up in front of you. So Angel.
this the thing is, it moves past you.
Do I have AOPs?
Attacks about
Does
2.
everyone have AOPs?
Everyone has 1.
Okay. Like you one per battle or
1 per
round?
Turn.
So the Angel's going to run forward and attempt to run its. You think it used to be a sword, but now it seems like it's part of its body.
Okay. Gross.
Just run it into you.
Do I get to attack it on the way by?
No, it's not trying to pass you. It's trying to come directly to you.
To me.
Both of you. You're standing beside him, right?
You're standing in front of me.
Yeah.
So yes, you're not going to attack
In order to hit him, it had to go
Yeah.
around me.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize which.
That's a 16.
It's going to hit.
That is 8 damage.
How much damage did you do previously?
2.
Alright, congratulations. How do you kill it?
I chop off its head right at the, I split the circular thing in half.
The halo.
Yeah, I cut the halo in half while I chop off its head.
As it dies, you feel this huge wave of relief. Like you've prevented something terrible from happening.
Like I've prevented something terrible because he did it.
It was your
Yeah.
your shame monster.
Yep. Great job. You
Cool.
saved teammate.
I said, "Excuse me."
So now we go to Chris. Here you go.
Okay, so Grimshaw, seeing that the lizard monster is quite far from him and just still like kind of cowering in fear, more so out of genuine terror and just trying to like zap it. He just doesn't want it to be around anymore. He's just going to just scream and just let off all the all the Grimshaws do it, but obviously there's just the one true lightning. But he just lets out this huge witch bolt, this spark of lightning, blue lightning that streaks across
Cool.
to hit the lizard monster.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be I'm gonna make a charisma attack. Hold on, I gotta make a ranged attack against it.
Am I making a save, or is this just versus
Which
16?
ball is a roll?
All right. Okay.
Just
Gotcha.
yeah. So 11 to hit.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Don't worry about the reason.
Okay. So 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So first I'm gonna roll wild magic to see what happens.
Okay.
So Ooh, I got a 5. That was close. Okay, so and I'm casting it at a higher level spell.
Yep.
I'm casting Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll. It's 2d12. So I'll roll 2d12.
And then you can maintain concentration on it. And just statically do d12s.
That's ridiculous.
You only get 1d12. Like for concentration.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
really good.
Okay, so I deal 6 damage to it.
Ouch, 2d12s and you got a 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Alright, you've done 6 damage. The small little deformed goblins behind you let out a cheer. And they start rushing the lizard. And
But it's a concentration spell, so I'm basically constantly shooting at it unless disrupted.
Yep.
So next turn I'll just it'll be an attack again basically.
Well, attacking does not interrupt concentration.
correct.
Yeah.
Competition, right?
So, oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Charleston.
Okay. I feel like the lizard's probably pretty taken care of, right?
I think reasonably so. At least for now.
Yeah.
I don't. Facebook is not the app I need right now. Yeah, I'll just Sacred Flame, the not vampire, which is you make a check. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You have to beat 14.
Okay.
I figure I'll let him make
Dex?
rolls because I'm not doing it. Right?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
I met, but I'm pretty sure you win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. So yeah. The next.
You take 28 radiant.
28.
1d8 radiant.
It's like, oh boy. You can hold out.
5 radiant.
That's intense.
Cool. A vampire is looking very bloody. It looks confused why you attacked it. It almost looks at you like you should have protected it. Like this. It feels betrayed. That you feel this tremendous sense that you shouldn't have let someone else hurt it.
Yeah, only you're supposed to hurt it. It's that kind of relationship.
Well, then Sean's must be pretty angry.
Because it's super dad.
Kind of a perception check
Yeah, absolutely.
to see if I can tell what that thing. I probably can't. 9.
Yeah, you do glean something from it that you're terrible at rolling.
Yeah, no kidding. That's insane.
You get this nagging feeling that you loved this thing. This was extremely close to you. You didn't remember it like this though. This is new. This is not how you remember it. But something it's tugging at your heart for some weird reason. You realize that you actually you felt a little bit hurt when it looked betrayed at you.
Oh, it's your son, not your daughter.
But it's not a vampire.
Not really. You're pretty sure.
But it sunk its teeth into my.
It's probably not a vampire in the same way mine wasn't Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And mine isn't a lizard.
But fuck that lizard.
Alright.
The lizard is cute. He's adorable.
Is it my turn now?
Are you done? You did good.
Yeah.
Guys want some salad and rice and beans?
Nah.
No, thank you.
I'm fine. Thank you though.
No, I'm fine for now.
Yes,
Can you make
please.
some saving before later?
Sure.
Thank you.
I strawberry milkshake today. It was a really good choice.
Nice. I guess I'm gonna attack the.
Vampirino.
You're good, right, Chris?
What?
In your situation, you're good.
Oh, other than being like literally shitting my tiny little goblin pants, I am peaches.
He's got 2 dupes.
He's still got 2.
I also have full health. I haven't taken
Yeah.
any damage.
I think he's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna hit my not vampire. My vampire, not vampire.
No, you're not.
With advantage. Okay.
Hits.
21. Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
It is extremely damaged. There's cracks appearing along its surface, and that same shadowy substance that you saw that the creature outside was made of is now very visible coming through. From the inside, you see well, nothing.
No.
I was trying to think of, like, is there no, you just see nothing.
Just to be clear, this is not a human, correct?
Oh, this is definitely not human. Nothing about this screams I was
Making
born
sure.
from something.
Just checking.
Yep.
Gotta start working on that no one.
It's backing away, and it's attempting to lay back down into the water.
If it backed away from me, do I get an app?
It's not its turn, it's just flavor.
Yeah, just like it's still in range. It hasn't left your range. You only get an attack about 30 at least. You could very much get it again.
If it enters release.
Well, not enter if it passes through.
Yes.
This is going to be the lizard man. He's going to tear open his stomach, and there's going to be this void that flies out. It's like along the wall where it was in the direction it was facing. A corresponding tear opens up, and there's going to be this very thick blackness that comes out, and it's going to attempt to trap one of your yous. That's so weird to say.
One of your dupes.
Yeah, one of your dupes, or you. We'll find
It's
out.
good. It's gonna try to attack me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
That hits. So I'll roll to see if it hits one of the if it's me or if it's a dupe it's attacking.
Do you lose your dupes if it hits you?
No, not all of them.
Okay.
And it does hit me.
You have to maintain concentration.
Oh yeah, roll a Constitution check.
Constitution.
It's definitely Constitution. Constitution.
I thought it should be one of my wisdom modifiers, either charisma or
I believe what I read last night was for spells because it's attacking your health. Because it's an attempt to see how resilient and strong you are in terms of physical attacks. To see if you would have your concentration broken or not.
Concentration check for each of the 4.
But he's looking it up, so I'll find out.
Okay, well roll damage first.
Yeah, it does not do damage. You're just restrained. I'm going to give you a disadvantage to your checks to see whether or not you're dead.
Okay.
It's weird because it's restraining you and it hit. So I'm not exactly sure how it would interact in that regard. But what this is going to do is you're being restrained by this goo. So as an actual restrained target, make a DC 12 strength check, which would escape.
If you don't do damage, it doesn't break concentration.
Oh, true. Okay. So yeah, you're fine. You maintain concentration.
Okay.
But he was right. It's a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's going to
30 things.
It's going to nothing, but its little goblins are going to run over you and start trying to tug on that binding and get you out of it. and you almost it's not a language that you understand even with your understanding. So you get the feeling it's just gibberish, but it seems like they're cheering you on.
Okay.
And Angel is dead. Vampire. The vampire is going to attempt to. Where? So it is going to try and get away from you. So you're going to get an attack of opportunity. It's very sad, so it's going to have disadvantage.
What?
So go ahead and roll with advantage for.
That's a 19.
Okay.
No,
So
there.
you use super hit.
Your high rolls on advantage.
Better than low rolls on
19 and a 17.
All you need to do is never actually make an attack action yourself, and just position yourself so things run past you, and then you're going.
Yeah, with it.
So you're going to roll damage. There we go.
Ocho.
Yeah, please decide how you kill.
I just like, as it's trying to get away, instead of like having the blade at it, I turn it flat and then like whack-a-mole, and it just like sinks into the solution.
As it does, you feel the pain of a heartbreak. But then it quickly passes with the thrill of victory.
I'm used to it.
Great hearts.
Broken a lot of hearts in my day. I'm still young. I'm only 500 years old.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is the lifespan of a vampire? That's a really dumb question.
Yeah.
I rescind my question.
Until they are killed.
And it's your go, Sean.
Okay. Where is the? Was there anything
Wait.
related?
No, it's my turn.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is
your
your
turn first. My go. My bad.
Okay.
We
write this
need
down.
to write down the initiative.
Despite being restrained, like, Grimshaw is still like blasting lightning at this thing, and now that it's like got him, he just like screams out even more, and he lifts up the head of Jim Jum, and it just like burns even brighter. This like just crazy blue cackling energy, and he's still screaming, but he just somehow screams even louder. Just die! He's screaming as he's blasting this thing with electricity.
Cool.
So I'm gonna roll damage. Jeez. Alright, that's only 5, unfortunately.
You're noticing parts of its face are starting to sink into its mouth. It seems to be imploding in a way. It's still very much there, but it's slowly growing smaller.
Okay, sure.
You go, Sean.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
That was just
hold
your
on 1
concentration,
second,
so you
Sean.
definitely-
Like,
you get another attack.
Chris, does this thing has me grappled? Like, what do you mean by restrained?
I believe restrained means you just cannot move.
It's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I believe restraining is just
that's what
stops your
grappling
movement
is.
action.
That's what grappling is.
Okay, is there a way to... Do you know of a way to get out of that?
Yeah, it's a strength check.
Okay.
12 is your DC.
Okay, so instead of I'm not gonna move, but I'm gonna try to get out of it. I'm gonna make. Hold on 1 second, Sean. Sorry to interrupt.
That's fine.
Okay, I got a 19, so I get out of the restrained.
Yep.
Okay.
In the
Done.
future, restrained is your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage.
Okay.
And you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
But he used his action to get out, right?
Mhm.
You want to move?
Yeah.
You have.
No, because I've used the one action to keep doing my attack,
I believe
and
that's
then
a
that
bonus.
was my movement action.
I believe the concentration is a bonus. I can't remember.
My handy dandy little phone thingy.
Can you use movement action to get out of the
No.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look.
restraint / grapple / like use your movement action to make it
I can't remember.
a saving throw?
That's the next question.
Which bolt?
Maybe not. So never mind. I don't think I can. So I'll just be still restrained.
Unless did you check on if it was an action or a bonus
You
action?
can use your action.
Okay, so concentration.
Okay.
Are
Concentration
they
bonus.
considered bonuses or
It's
free?
just, it's an action. It's your attack action.
Oh, the concentration is an action.
At least for
Yeah.
which bolt.
All right.
So instead of maintaining it, you can break out,
Yeah.
or
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. So you can either maintain your witch bolt, or you can break out of.
I'm gonna maintain the witch bolt.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So my go.
Yep, here you go.
What the? 8.
That's fine. Yeah. Anything else?
Dance.
All right, you dance.
Okay, so I move. Is the lizard thing still on the ceiling, or is it on the ground?
It peeled off, dude. It's been on the ground.
It's been on the ground the whole time.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like kind of like separating from the ceiling, but still like up there. No, way better imagery. I guess I go over to the lizard. Well, actually, I'll go over to the. Can I attack the thing that's restraining him?
Yep.
Okay, I go over and do that.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
That's good. 5 damage.
It shatters like crystal.
Okay. So now he's not restrained anymore.
Correct.
Thank you.
Okay, that's my turn.
The lizard is going to attempt to pull you into its mouth, along with its rapidly diminishing form. And this is going to be a you can either roll a dexterity or a strength check to oppose.
You're attacking me.
Yes.
Okay,
Still
so
has
you
2.
need to make an attack against me.
It's those 2.
Yeah, that's why I said it. DJ.
Oh.
Yeah. 19?
19 hits, but I've still got my dupes, so I'm gonna roll for the dupes.
Yep.
You still have 2, right?
Yeah, I still have 2. So yeah, he hits one of the dupes.
Cool.
So now I just like he hits it and just and it puffs into smoke, and now there's just the 2 Grimshaws that are standing there.
That smoke seems to get pulled into its mouth, and seeing your toying with this monster, the goblins have left trying to help you, are instead charging the beast and attempting to bash it with their tiny little hands.
This is all they're walking on the water.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll drive you, man. That doesn't have to make sense.
Sure. Alright, it's just making me laugh. Alright, it's my turn, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to, now that thing is unrestrained and kind of like, feeling a little bit more vigorated because I have my my vampire the friend
Acquaintance.
standing next to me, feeling a little more safe from the lizard. Grimshaw's kind of refilled with more energy and not so scared, and he lets out, just keeps up that electric blast and just keeps it going longer and longer, and it gets even bigger. So, I'm gonna roll. Let's get some damage. All right, 10 damage.
How would you like to kill it?
Okay, so like Grimshaw lets out one final blood-curdling scream. Both the Grimshaws do, and he pulls back, like almost just letting the electricity die for just a second, and then just boom, like with his little arcane focus with Jim Jum's head, he just sticks it out further, and it like gets bright blue, and the electricity sort of like cuts through the slime monster. It kind of like cuts diagonally across, almost like a blade, and just.
Very good. As the lizard monster explodes, this dark spot seems to form in the middle of this cloud of puffed flesh, and all of it seems to get thrown into this portal, dragging the goblins inside as well. And it all disappears.
Poor little gobbies.
Yeah, poor little guys. From behind you, you hear a splash, and
This is the pig's body.
Yeah, the big plants in the water.
it is not.
No.
It is the barkeep. The less fun.
Oh.
Well, the screaming stopped, so I hopped down. Good job, boys. Looks like you faced your fear. However, when fears can be conquered with a stiff drink, but it seems time is be a changing.
Boo.
Yeah, the pig.
Yeah, Grimshaw sticks out a thumb.
Take your comedy act somewhere else. No wonder your tavern's empty.
My tavern does just fine.
You got
Mr.
bad
Sir.
jokes.
Savage. You're a savage barbarian.
Somehow that hurt more than any of the grappling attempts.
You can tell on his face he's deeply moved
Cut to the bone.
by your dismissal
I'm
or
sure
his humor.
relate, so.
Okay, anyway.
And he comes over and so that pig, wherever it is, super dead. However, this is what I came for. And he out of the bottom of the corner, not the corner. There's no corner of the circle. The edge of the room. He lifts this crate, and it's these very old bottles. And which you guys could have found if you didn't fail so terribly at finding things. And so we got our Everclear. What do we say we go back up to the top?
Everclear's trash.
No, not this Everclear. Now, don't get me
Also, I
wrong.
just don't drink.
Chris, it's not Everclear. Initially, you said it was Everclear.
Sorry.
It's a different thing. In
This is the Everclear.
Everclear.
Oh, where did you go?
Everclear is from our world. It's not.
Where did you go? There we go.
It's Everclear.
Everclear.
Okay, so Grimshaw's gonna climb up first.
You can climb if you want to, but you can also just. He snaps and part of the wall disappears, and there's a staircase right there for you guys to go up. We could take the stairs. You think I send my miner down here, work him to death, and then make him climb up? No, we got a staircase.
I hate you so much.
I attempt to grapple him.
Grimshaw climbs up the rope.
It is a
You
14.
fail.
I'm
One day, boy. One day. your
Wait,
time will come.
wait.
One day your time will come.
I'm going up the stairs and washing the muck off.
Wait.
And whatever.
Give me the book.
No,
I need the book.
it doesn't matter.
I think I have advantage.
Huh?
No, you haven't attacked him.
You have nothing to attack.
Then how do I know that a round's ended?
Because that's been
Come
longer
back.
than
What if I'm
6
still
seconds.
raging?
This entire conversation took at least 30 seconds.
You're just
So
no fun.
you have 2 rages, so you could pop a rage here if you really want to.
I'm not gonna pop rage
Okay.
here. But just know.
Or you doing
At the top of the well, Grimshaw's gonna untie the rope and pull it back up and collect it so he doesn't leave it and forget it behind.
Cool. Good call.
I
march up the stairs.
just being
Defeated.
purely angry at this man. I go over to the well and
You willing to see if you hit the wall?
don't jump very well.
One day your time will come. Your time will come. I
How,
believe
how high up is
You're such
the?
a bad barbarian.
you'll be a big boy.
How high up is the?
It's about 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah.
And I'm like 6 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't even jump.
Surely a 7 is enough for me to jump a little bit and grab a rock.
No, man, you got white person jump.
There's no way. I tried again.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, you jump. You grab it.
And then I climb up
Okay.
the well.
I go up the stairs like a normal person.
Yeah.
Screw that part. He doesn't deserve the satisfaction of me using his freaking stairs.
So, up at the top, he sits you by the bar and pours you each a glass.
I don't drink, but
Never
sure.
used to drink.
Boys, you want to know why I call this everything?
I'm not drinking anything that was down in that ooze well.
Hear me out. You asked me if I've ever seen this before. I've seen it before. And it's because of this stuff. You know what this got stuff in it? Pure, genuine protection from evil and good. Good and evil. Which is really weird to think order it that way. But that's beside the point. It's got plenty of alcohol too, and you're going to need it when you see this thing, I promise. So, you want a chance? Drink up.
I don't want protection from good.
I don't think I can have protection from good. I think I just get cut off from all of my powers.
It just stops you
I
from
drink
being
it.
charmed, etc. So, it would not stop beneficial.
I'll drink it.
All right.
Yeah, I drink it
Grimshaw
too.
drinks it. As you drink it, your vision gets very wobbly. However, you do start to see the shapes of other people in the bar start to form. And where these empty cups were arranged on the bar, you see a host of about 8 different, very impoverished looking people in the bar.
Wow, you've been making yourself an ass in front of all of these people.
It's fine. I'll tackle him again.
Um,
One day, he will be a null.
so,
We'll come back for him.
what you need to know, they don't know you're here yet. They can't see you either. Not until they drink this stuff, and trust me, none of them can afford this stuff. Yes.
What do they see you doing right now?
I'm moving around. I'm the barkeep.
So you're here talking to us,
Yes.
but they can't see us.
Yes.
So what do they see you doing?
They think I'm crazy, just like
Okay,
that.
okay, just making sure.
They think I'm nuts, but I'm the only one here with alcohol, so they're not going to complain too much.
Because I'm just sitting here, I'm like, wait a second, you're talking to 3 people that don't exist.
People think I'm a loony, but they keep paying the loony, so far it hasn't hurt too much. I can cry my broken self to sleep at night.
Right?
Are they all in a shared, like, plane, or are they all in their own individual areas also?
You see us scattered around. They're all
but we can't see each other because we're being affected.
Well, us 3 could see each other.
Right.
So are they all, like, can they see the others of them, or are they all individual in their own?
they can't see each other.
They can't see
But
any
they
of
don't
us.
seem to. Yeah, the only one they seem to be able to see is the barkeep.
Okay, so as far as they know, it's just one person at the barkeep, but there are like 8
Yeah,
other
they think
individual
we're
people
all
that think they're all
just like you guys did.
I asked the barkeep. Grimshaw asks. He goes, "Hey, like, how do we talk to them?"
So if you want to talk to them, you'd have to also give them a shot at Everclear. Now, are you going to be paying for it, or do we need to work out something else?
We're taking care of the Eldrazi.
Here's the second part. You see them now. Eldrazi's gonna see you. They'll also see the Eldrazi if they drink that. You understand that, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking
If this
about
conversation's worth it. You're not drinking this so you can see the people. The people don't matter.
I thought we were talking about our shares.
No, he wants us to pay for everyone
Right.
else in the murder.
Right.
Yeah. No.
No, we'll
Yours
just
is on the
kill.
house.
We can just kill the Eldrazi.
Can I make all these people nulls?
No.
But they're so alone.
They do look very lonely.
And they're
Yeah,
all like impoverished and they're gonna die and get eaten by this barkeep.
I will send you one light.
He's a cannibal.
Grimshaw agrees with Seth. He says, "Yeah, let's just kill the Eldrazi."
I guess.
I say Beatrice is gonna be pissed and then down the Everclear.
You feel a slight twinge of disappointment from
Yeah.
somewhere.
No, she can't see in here. She doesn't.
Okay, so I ask him where is the Eldrazi?
Sure, fair.
You said so earlier. You're fine, Sean.
So,
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
well, the connection that they share, you can feel his presence. She can't see here, but she can feel his body being affected by alcohol. They're connected by a deep, sacred link. You wouldn't understand being a vampire, a heathen godless man. I understand.
Hey, shitbag. Suppose Paul hasn't tried to bite me yet.
Does he have
So-
I'm just messing
He's
with
got a
his ears.
He got like 6 teeth.
It's adorable. Your dogs don't need to chew. They can swallow their food whole.
Dogs can swallow their dog whole.
They can swallow their dog whole.
You're just
You're
like,
so cute. Okay.
you sit there
So-
like, why is this man doing this?
There's two things you're gonna need to know before you go out. I'll show you the Eldrazi in a second. Don't worry, he's hard to miss. But, and this is gonna sound like the most trite, painted on the wall sentiment you've ever heard. But you guys are more than what you think you are.
Am I level 4?
Ugh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Ugh, I don't know what a level 4 means. I don't know if it's like scale of 1 to 10. I'm
Oh.
happy or sad.
I don't know
You're
what that
probably in a
is.
4.
Are you in a cult?
Unless it's the alcohol, in which case, yeah, you're at a 4. But this thing makes you. Before I came here, I drank a lot. I drank a whole lot. But looking at that thing, I stopped drinking. I don't want to see it. It makes you feel like half the man you used to be. I saw a loving couple come in here. Not half an hour later, they broke up. Gabrielle said I'm a coward. I don't deserve you, or something like that. And she realized she was fat and, oh no, whatever the attraction is a sob story. They're actually over there and there. They're the ones who look pitiful, wringing their eyes out. They've been crying for like weeks. Do you understand what it's like to be around someone who cries for weeks? I wish you could kick them out, but they just come back. Please kill the Eldrazi.
I can take care of some of those people for you.
Stop it.
Take it off your hands.
Sir, I have a duty as a patron, as a barkeep, to my patrons, to preserve their well-being.
You said they leave, right?
Who?
You said the patrons leave at some point, right?
I said I wish they could leave.
I thought you said they leave and come back.
Yeah,
Right,
they leave
like the same way
just
we
like
did.
you did. You have an intelligence of 8. You got nothing. I'm good.
I have no questions.
Where's the Eldrazi? Where's the
Oh,
Eldrazi?
he's right outside. just right out the doors. Now, listen, that Eldrazi's not going to pay me for anything, so it's been a pleasure, but you guys are on your own. Alright.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take. If we're taking a short rest, so if anyone needs to use hit die to replenish their health, I recommend
Literally
doing that.
only corner.
How does that work?
And you have a few. So you have hit dice. Here's a d12. So per day you can roll, I think, up to as many as you want. Was it per rest?
Yeah, it's as many as you want per rest.
Of
But
your level, so you have 3 hit dice.
we have 3 hit dice right.
Oh, wow. 8. So I'm back below.
I actually have to roll 2. Because the first one was a 1.
Cool.
What's your turn?
Okay, we good to go?
We get spell slots back for short rest, don't we?
I don't think so.
Is that only one?
Maybe.
It would make sense for it to be short.
I think you do. I think it's just health that's not.
Max.
Or it's a certain amount of spell slots or something like that. I can't remember.
My AC needs to go up drastically. Or my health needs to go up drastically.
Both will happen.
How's that?
Or you'll die.
How's that?
Actually, your AC probably won't go up because you're not putting anything in the dex.
Yeah.
Depends on the class. So
Also, roll a perception check about your level.
wizards, druids,
Okay.
warlocks recover spells on short rest. Everyone else does not.
Warlock does?
No, I think you recover all your spells on a short rest.
Cool.
It makes no sense that you wouldn't, especially for how I'm going to run the campaign. So I'm assuming you have a short rest or a long rest to recover.
I'm going to roll my die.
What did you say, Chris?
Sean's rolling on his inquiry. He's actually level
18.
1. Yeah, you feel way stronger.
Oh,
Maybe, perhaps, higher than level 4.
oh,
So,
interesting. With the newt.
So we only think we're level 3?
I don't know what level 3 means. But yes.
This is meta talk.
Metaton, yes. You have been.
Weekend.
Yes.
All right, so busting open the door, kicking the shit out
Yeah,
of this
let's
thing.
do it.
How many times can this happen?
So, where is it?
Level 15 will.
You don't feel that strong. You're strong, but you're not that strong. So outside, a giant arm lies amputated across the low rock wall surrounding the tavern, and you can see little hoof prints that were mucking about in the goo that is leaking from it. It looks like bite marks have been fading out of that thing. It seems as if Roger had been munching on this thing for a little while. And sprawled in the field in the beyond is a body twice as long as the tavern itself, with stumps where legs and arms would seem like they would be if it was a humanoid body. So it appears like a torso. Pools of the deepest black are spread around the severed locations, and they give off no reflection. Tears in the air are rising from the pool and stretching like silly putty to clump onto the beast. The cuts across the body of the beast give off the impression of closed eyelids, and extreme despair begins to grip you as you look upon the horror. Go ahead and make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw as you see this figure.
Hey, done.
Ooh, I've got
DC roll of 14
proficiency on
higher
Constitution.
for what Constitution.
Is it a saving throw or?
Yes.
Mhm.
You fucked it.
Boom! Crit. 24 for me.
Nice.
6.
Yeah, you are super great. As far as you're concerned, this is just a dumb old looking body. What did you say?
18.
Yeah, you are totally fine as well. You can tell that you have a reason to be scared of this. It's not, even though it's what looks like almost a dead body lying here. It's not a happy situation. You're scared. You are terrified. You are frozen in place. You are trying to comprehend what you're looking at.
I got a 6. It's not that bad.
You're paralyzed with fear. You are so scared. You are the scaredest barbarian on the entire plane of Zendikar.
Can't wait till I
More
realize
scared
that
than I
I'm
was of the
level
lizard.
3.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Alright. 6.
Yeah, 11.
This is impressive.
You're bad.
I'm really just like
6
bombing out
as
on
well.
my
What's that?
d20s.
6.
Okay. You're gonna go first.
Um,
I'm gonna write down this
Yeah, that's a good idea.
so we don't keep
Yeah.
yeah. Shenanigans.
Can't you just like open Word on your tablet?
I could.
too little too late.
I could.
You still should.
I'm over by the paper.
You should still do it. Because then
Papers are fun.
That's true. It's one syllable.
Chris, what time are you looking at?
It's 11:18, so I've got about another like 40 minutes.
Okay. We can wrap this up.
Yeah, you guys.
Actually, I could probably do another. I could actually do another hour. I'll be good to stretch it till 12:20 my time.
So. You both roll a 6?
So maybe once we're out of this Twilight Zone episode, we can maybe call it there or keep going. I don't know.
Sorry. Sean.
How do you determine ties?
Higher decks.
Yeah.
I have 13.
Chris, what's your decks?
I think
I
the book also says you can choose, so if you want to choose.
14.
He goes first.
You go first.
Okay. Would you like to have him go first? It is optional.
It's up to you.
No, I want to
You
go
guys
first.
are friends, so you can.
Grimshaw always goes first.
Cool.
Except for when you go in second, bitch.
Except for when he's going second. All right.
Alright, so
To a filthy human.
All right. So I'm gonna start this one out a little bit stronger. I'm gonna use second level spell slot on what's it called? Guidance or something. Guiding bolt. What's up?
So roleplay wise, I think actually an 18 would have told you that. So you are level 6.
Oh,
You are all level 6.
Cool.
So the caveat I'm gonna put is what is actually in you people's memory right now. If you remember something from level 6, that's your character to remember. So feel free to use things from level 6 and or have spell slots available from level 6.
Okay. I think I still only have 2 spell slots.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I don't know what that means.
don't worry about spell slots.
Don't worry.
You don't have spell slots like level 6 stuff.
You have a +1 here. You're,
Should we be stopping and leveling up?
No. We can do that after. 17 hit.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna use my channeling ability to channel my charisma modifier into this damage. Can I borrow some d6s? This is a lot.
Let me get you that one.
Yeah, I asked him, which is kind of rude, but don't worry about it.
That's
Jesus, John. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It takes 13 damage, and then the next person who attacks it has advantage on the roll.
Is it 13?
Yes. Okay. Roll like shit, but hey.
Wait, what? You said we can use level 6 stuff if we know about level 6 stuff?
Yeah, and I used the
If
one
you can
thing
think
I
of a feat or anything like that. Yeah.
What level do I get double attack at?
Is that
I think it was 5.
It's 5.
5? Yeah. So go ahead and double attack.
It's not my turn.
Hi.
But and I also get my next ancestral thing, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
So, yeah, we'll call that not remembering it.
Yeah.
I got 76 with you.
Pretty good.
Nice.
76. All right, that is my turn, I guess.
Cool. Do you want to move in anywhere?
I don't want to get closer.
Totally fair. Uh,
Can I increase my hit points? So my middle of the road was 7, and I add my con mod, right?
feel free to increase your health.
So we get 3 levels.
I think your
There's a
average
lot
is
of
eight.
math that has to go in this because you also have.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of math.
Don't.
For the purposes of speeding this up, add 20.
I'm just gonna add what, like 7, 9, 18, 27 is the minimum.
Sure. Go ahead and add 20.
I know it's more, but I'm gonna do like a temporary 27.
Go ahead and add
That's
30.
all that I know off the top of my head. That
You can add 30.
no, I'll just do 27. It's fine.
But it's either Chris's turn or Eldrazi's.
Drowsies.
I was like, I don't think.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
No, it's Eldrazi's.
Seeing these bolts throwing at it, it's going to, from those dark void pools, those tears in space are going to start tearing open on top of you and attempting to rip apart the fabric of where you stand.
Okay.
So it's going to make an attack at you.
It's probably gonna. Can't guarantee.
I'm trying to think of what my next ancestral
One of the attacks is a crit fail, so that one is totally fine. And the next one is an 11 to hit, so those misses as well, and that one is a crit. Okay, but you only got hit once, which is good. So it's something like you got hit twice.
Twice.
You could think of it like that.
Roll check for damage.
Yeah, do something.
You take 10 damage.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
that
no,
was the
I'm,
physical damage.
I'm at 16, but sure. Might just be knocked out.
Should you increase your HP by what you can remember off the top of your head?
You probably should do that, because you just took 22 damage.
What's your average per level?
You feel extreme despair.
And then your Constitution mod is -1? Oh no.
-1.
So you would get 7 per level. So it's 21 health without factoring in the other maths that will go in and increase it more. So off the top of your head, 21 plus what you had.
You did 22 damage?
Good thing you increased your what?
I would have been at 3.
It would have been fun if you hadn't asked about your level earlier. My response would have been, "You actually feel surprisingly fine for having 3 health."
This poor ladybug.
You know, right?
You could just put it outside.
Nah. Every time it comes to me, I like blow it away, and then it just lands there and just like sits for a while.
So I'm frightened.
Sean,
You have
knocked out.
extreme despair and panic.
Okay. And I meant, how does that manifest exactly?
You clutching your head in pain.
The side now
okay.
it's emotional.
It's not adding any additional
Okay.
stats.
It's just a flavor note.
Its damage type is terror. It is your go, Mr. Chris.
Okay. Sean, you said that the next attack on that target gets advantage, yeah?
Yes.
All attacks or just one attack?
The next person who attacks it.
Okay,
Its
so it
exact
should
wording
be hopefully.
is the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, yeah, fair enough. So I am going to. I think I'm gonna do. Grimshot's gonna kind of like acting all brave and everything like that, but still like you can see him. He's like getting amped up, but he slowly is like just moving his feet and getting behind Corey. Just a little bit. To kind of brace himself against this huge thing, and he goes ahead and he draws on his spellcasting power, and he lets out Jim Jump, and a big, huge witch bolt of electricity flies out.
Cool.
Let's see. At a higher level too. I'm gonna do a higher level witch bolt. Oh, I'm using 3 of my sorcery points to regain my my witch bolt.
Cool.
All right. So let's see. First one is a 7 to hit.
That's with advantage.
No. Oh, the next one is with advantage. Sorry, I just rolled my advantage. 20. I crit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to roll. It's 2d12s and let's see, 2d12s and then double that.
Yeah,
so.
no, add a modifier.
I don't think you have a modifier.
All right, I'm
You
gonna
double
actually
the dex
use.
damage.
I'm gonna do empowered.
No, for which one?
Empowered spell.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend another 4 sorcery points. So I'm at 4. So I'm gonna re-roll my damage rolls because they were quite shite.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I'm down to 3 sorcery points. That's 9 and 5. That's 14 double, 28 damage.
Cool. That's a good hit. It was already not doing so great and trying to recover health, but now it seems to be real almost dead. Not just torso laying on dead, ground dead, but it looks pretty close.
All right, cool.
It's my turn. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm finished.
I'm going to, I guess, go over to the creature.
You need to make before you do anything, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. See if you are no longer shaking in your boots.
11. 11.
11.
Go ahead and roll with advantage to how much K is in.
12.
Yes. Alright, you're free. You are regaining some of your composure.
Cool.
Please
And after your
shit out of it.
initial girly scream.
Alright, I'm going to go over to it.
Huh?
And I'm raging.
Unrage.
You said that I can drop my shield as a free action?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. You can drop anything as free action.
So I just drop it on the floor.
Okay. Are you just trying to two-hand your bonus?
Yeah.
You don't need to.
I'm
You
not
can just
sure.
use bonus action for that.
Oh. Okay, I two-hand my axe as a bonus action.
Oh, wait. No, shield it was the action. So yeah, you drop your shield. Got it.
Yeah, I drop my shield and I two-hand my axe. And then I double attack,
Cool.
I guess.
Yep.
So do I roll 2 separate attacks?
Yes. Yep.
That is a,
There's no dumb you have
16.
penalties on the second attack, right? 16.
and that's a 23.
Yep, both hit.
So they both hit. So instead of doing D8s, I now roll D10s. So that's 3 damage. And that's Wait, I have my strength modifier to attacks?
Of course. Yeah. You always do that.
To
That's
your
5
attack, not to your damage.
Yeah.
Wait, no, my bad. Sorry.
You have a +3 modifier because I assume with your level up at your ability score increase at 6, you would have increased
Do I only
your
get?
strength.
I get 1 ability increase, right?
You get 2.
Like
You
2
can
points
either
at a
do
1 or 2 different.
2 different ones and 1 or 2 to 1.
I just
Okay.
haven't bothered to use mine. I got intelligence.
Then I'm gonna
Doesn't
do
much right now.
1 in strength and 1 in con, which will bump them both up by 1.
Yep.
For the modifier.
Yep.
Okay, so I get 6 damage from the first roll. Yeah. First roll was a 1, right?
I was watching.
First roll was a 1.
Yes.
So I add 3, so 4, and then I add 2 from rage, which I think actually went up to 3, but I'm not certain, so I'm not gonna count that. So it's 6 damage, and the second roll was, I don't remember what it was.
The 3.
It was a 30?
Yeah.
Okay. So the second roll was a 3, which would be 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. You got 8 and 6 is 14 damage.
Much?
14.
Okay. The cuts that appear to be eyelids have sprung open, and these black voids are appearing all across its body.
Something.
Yeah.
Some good stuff there.
And it is your go shot.
Finish him.
I shake my head and just like get the fears out.
Do you teleport behind him? I am the ship.
pull out the pack of the sword that I've totally been using this entire time.
Blake is
And deliver the most amazing line ever in that my mom's way scarier than you.
I like it.
And I'm just gonna
It's
do
real Darcy do that song.
do guiding bolt again.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Yep, hits. Lucky for you, no embarrassment today. That sweet bird.
my mom's way scared.
Well, now I just look dumb, man.
20 damage.
Yep, decide how you kill it.
Well, guiding bolt is just the frilliest of attacks because you just shoot out glittering like balls at things.
Good.
So, just imagine it getting raped to death.
The fake eyes widen in surprise.
Yeah, we're all just like.
Immediately.
Good.
Who let this guy have last hit?
Yeah, right. Seriously.
All
How
the
close
effects.
was that to killing it?
Huh?
Just curious.
A 5.
Oh, that was super overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had rolled like not a 1 or a 3.
Yeah. I was like, oh, 2d10. It's dead. Let's get them all back to attack. And then you just like 12 damage. And I was like, well, guess
Yeah.
not. All right. The sun looks like it's well, there is no sun. There's still a vague permeating light from the thing, but it's almost like it's like approaching twilight-ish. The monster is very dead and is decomposing and turning into this black sludge.
With water glitter.
You should go drink it. Go drink its blood. I'm sure that'll go well.
Good.
Climb-
Life force from this.
Climbing out of the well is this very frumpy-looking woman. In no way
Hey, Roger.
appealing. Yes?
Not so.
I knew it.
And confusedly starts walking away. Also pouring out of the tavern, you see just a bunch of emaciated-looking people, and of note, 2 main groups starting riots. This this young elf. She has bright red hair and has these vines crisscrossing across her body, but they're not real vines. It seems like they've almost been like burned in, like she had acid burns or something. And she seems to be avoiding eye contact, and she's just attempting to slip away. And there's a group of 3 vampires in suits, and they're also looking around confused and are starting to walk away.
Do I recognize them in any way?
You have no idea. You've never seen them before.
Who are we going after? The burn victim or the clearly vampire mafiosos?
Or the pig, Roger.
Roger's there too.
Screw Roger. I said, hey. I remembered his name. I knew who she was. And I was like, hi. And he's like, hello. And just walked off. Like,
Never to pass up a pretty girl. I want to follow after the elf girl.
The burn victim?
Burn victim, yeah.
yeah, I'm going to go to her too because.
Do I remember why we're here now?
You do remember why you're here. Thank you for asking.
Cool.
You remember that you have been after the Eldrazi awakening happened. You've heard of this colorless magic being used, and it's been permeating the world. And it's not sapping the land. It's leaving things in chaos, but it seems more controlled. It doesn't seem like Eldrazi work. So you came here because the colorless magic has been spotted where there's this new outgrowth. So you remember you are in, get the name right.
I really hope we're not in Malik here, because otherwise
Well, I mean, he is a vampire.
But I am not.
It's very true.
And the vampires are at war, so.
They are.
And I'm from a very impoverished vampire family.
Yeah, and you remember all of that very well now.
So yeah, I can't really offer you much in the way of resistance or protection.
Sorry, I'm just looking up the name.
I shoot shit with lightning.
Just like, you're a vampire. And I'm like, yup. And they're like, are you here to serve our master Emrakul? I'm like, or Ulamog? I'm like, no.
Where are you?
And then they try to kill me. That's how that goes.
I'm curious. You are in Valgad. So what you came to this location. Also, curiously enough, you remember that you're in a cave. Despite it very much looking like you're in the plains, but that seems to be rapidly falling away, and you're being once again reacquainted with the darkness that you had so gleefully tried to escape when you entered this bright spot in the first place.
What was the bright spot?
This area. You just saw this light, and after days of trekking through a cave system, looking for what I'll explain in a second, you found this light source and decided to investigate it, where his angel Beatrice said, I can't see inside. But you guys risked it anyway. So you're in a series of limestone caves and tunnels that lead to catacombs, sacrificial art, and some altars and stuff like that. And it connects between, I believe it's connects to the continent of Valaged through these tunnels.
Valagad's isn't that vampire territory? No.
That is, I think there's some vampires there. Sorry, Akum. It connects to Akum.
Okay.
You are in Valaged.
And so, Chris, we all knew one another before.
Yes, you remember you were on a voyage together.
Do you remember how we encountered each other?
You very much remember how you encountered each other because you know that you realize that each other has planeswalker sparks. Each of you is a planeswalker, and because of that bond, through your stories, you had been asked. Who is the person? Sorry. It was not any of them.
Okay.
The seawall.
Well, Chris, your character Grimshaw is here by a complete stroke of luck. You just showed up one day and they never kicked you out. You were quite aware that this vampire seemed to have a connection to magic, or your angel was, and that's how you first found him. And John is in the mix, so his backstory doesn't matter.
Okay.
So why you're here is because the Eldrazi already destroyed the entire continent of Balagan. This whole thing is a white, desolate wasteland. However, there's been regrowth happening in this area. And you both started seeking this out once you had heard that the now Planeswalker Obnixilis had reignited his spark while trying to seek the Colony Heart. Due to this regrowth, you guys have come in search of the Colony Heart.
What is the Colony Heart?
So the Colony Heart, you were told before, it is a flower that is basically the manifestation of Zendikar's will, or its life force, and it's attempting to rejuvenate the planet.
Okay.
You sacrifice it and you go get 2 lands from your library.
It's true.
It's that.
Like that might not be worth.
You heard from the Planeswalker Nissa, or you had heard that the Planeswalker Nissa Remain had moved the Colony Heart, but this was your best lead yet.
So we're still like super secret planeswalkers, right?
Yes.
Like we don't tell people we're planeswalkers.
Yes.
So we know, Chris. We know we're planeswalkers, yeah.
Correct.
And this isn't the plane that like my home is on.
It is.
Oh, okay.
You just haven't left.
It's just Sean is from a different plane.
Yes.
Seth. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
both
so
of
is
you-
this where we are now? This tavern in this like wasteland. Is this a real place, or is it like still an illusion?
You are inside of a cave system in Balagan.
So are we out of the illusion, or are we still in the?
You're currently standing in the illusion, but it's rapidly falling away.
Okay, so the illusion is like going away whether we want it to or not. Like it's
Yeah.
just happening.
It died.
Which we want to. We want to get the fuck out of that
Well, yeah,
tavern.
Yeah.
And the girl, the elf with the red hair that has the burn marks. She's in the illusion, or she's actually in the cave system.
She's in the cave system with you. She's real.
All the people are
She's
real.
one of the patrons. Yes, all the people you're seeing leaving were the 4 victims. They all look very emaciated. It seems this Eldrazi had been draining the life forces of the people inside in an attempt to heal itself.
Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Does anyone need any more clarification, or are we going after the girl?
I think we got to go. I'm curious as to what's up with Roger, but
I think Roger was just a patron that was eating the Eldrazi for no reason. For ill-advised reasons.
probably because I didn't have any food.
Or it's Emmercool in disguise.
Kill it.
Roger was the beginning.
Does anyone know what kind of creature comes back after it dies in a different
No.
form?
Reincarnation. Buddha.
I don't know. I'm assuming that because it was like an illusion of the mind, like it could be. It's not even. Roger couldn't even. He might not even be real. I don't know.
Well, Roger was,
Came out a lot.
Roger's very much a real person.
and I call that when Roger
With
came
the-
out, it was a disheveled woman,
Now that the Eldrazi is dead, you're a very frumpy looking woman.
frumpy looking woman.
So now that the illusion
Named
is gone, you
Roger.
can definitely tell what's real and what's not now. There's no lingering effects. You feel much more rejuvenated. You don't have this sapping presence on your soul anymore.
And it's not just like normal reincarnation because it retains the same name. And I'm assuming certain memories.
I think, we were told that Roger had been eating part of the Eldrazi.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably just eldritch fuckery that we're not going to really understand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Possible. Alright. I'm
Eldritch
satisfied.
fuckery.
Copywriting that. Can't take it.
Alright, off to the
Yeah.
elf woman.
Yeah, off to the burn victim.
The hair.
The woman is initially a little worried, isn't quite sure what's going on with you guys, so she stops when you guys are approaching, but she's not doing anything.
Why are we here? Why are we here?
I followed you guys. Y'all want
Is this meta talk versus?
This is meta talk.
I'm just following my gut. She seemed out of all the people to like. She immediately started walking away.
Stood
So
out.
I'm assuming that she knows where she's going.
So
And I ask her that. Grimshaw asks. He's like, "Hey, do you know where you're going? You know how to get out of here?"
I know quite well. This is my home.
I don't think he heard.
Did you hear?
Barely. It's her home.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I know very well. This is my home.
And I just like look around like, the cave.
The whole land, the Balaged, where we are. This is where I grew up. This is the only home I've ever known. I can take you out if you need.
Asked her if she knows of the what's the thing called?
Tony Hart.
Yeah, but she knows what that is.
They've been talking about it more recently, or the dead ones have. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the answer? I'm of the Moldaya, and my task, I'm one who talks to the dead. We have a wise and loving, ever-living one. His name is Open. I think I saw his name in that stupid, conniving barkeeper's sign. His Open for Business is frankly blasphemy. But he's centuries old at least. He guides us, and he's been telling us we must protect.
What are you doing?
He's becoming a troll.
I'm being goofy.
We must protect this. But lately, even those who aren't speakers of the dead, they've begun to see Ovid. And this is troubling. We have these guardians of the forest, and they're our protectors, but Ovid's been telling us we need to defend ourselves from them. They're attacking us. I don't know why they would attack us. We made them.
So the minute that Grimshaw kind of hears about this, like what? Sorry, what did she say was attacking her people?
The creatures we made are protectors. We make
So
beasts
the
of
minute that
forest.
Grimshaw hears like protection and like that they need protection, he goes, he just pipes up and he's just like, "Where are these creatures? Where you need protection? We can take him out."
You gain an inspiration point for the future.
Oh, okay.
They're in my homeland. I can take you there.
Yeah,
But
come on, guys, let's go. Let's
I
go there.
warn you, you're not Moldaya and you're not dead. So please don't take offense when the rest of my people isn't very kind. They don't especially like you.
Good.
Nah, everybody
She's
loves
intimidating.
Grimjaw and Jim
She
Joe.
turns
Best of pals till the end.
Yeah.
Everybody loves us.
And please don't let them hurt your feelings, little one. They really think your race is cute. just they're gonna have a hard time. We're dealing with the entire Guardians of the Forest.
Racist
And-
Scott.
They're a bit racist. But they're right this way.
So,
Alright.
I guess following after, here we go.
Cool. And
Grim-
that will conclude our adventure for the day.
Alright, so we should level up to 6, right?
Wait, are we Chris? Are you joking? Are we really
No.
leveling up to 6?
Yeah. You are level 6.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
Can you pass me the bookshop? Books.
You can do that in your own time or do it now.
I don't have
He doesn't have books.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I've got a little bit of time before I have to get off. But you'll have to tell John to level up too,
Yeah.
because he will have just gotten out of the illusion.
Yep.
Now send him the video next session when he
Just
when
be
he
like,
logs.
oh, I thought we're level 3.
Yeah.
I guess someone didn't
exactly.
watch the video.
Send him the video next time when he logs on. If he's level 3, then we'll know.
Mhm. Well, no.
All right, John. All right.
I see how our
Alright,
friendship
John.
means to you.
Are you? Can we pencil? Or not?
I don't know how many spells I got, so I'm not gonna wait.
Which book do you need for that?
Player tempo.
Okay.
Okay, so
Are we continuing on the journey next time, or like, do we get? Is there a rest in between?
There's always
There'll be
just,
a long
rest.
just start at full next time.
Yeah, just make sure. Alright, so we
You
gain.
guys got so many options when you killed Roger.
you asked us to kill him,
Yeah.
and you have
Yeah, no,
you have
absolutely.
Grimshaw there.
It was funny. I was just like, huh.
They're
All right.
actually gonna do it.
Fair enough.
I mean, you've got Vampire McBarbarian over here and Severed Head shoots lightning.
You know, I was just don't know what I expected. Yeah.
I'm like, I'll help people, but if they're asking to die, I'm not gonna go out of my way.
Yep.
Alright, so I believe saving throws are your modifier, right? And then if you're proficient with them, then you get a proficiency bonus.
Yep.
So those should both change from 4 to 6. Okay.
And ability score improvements, that's just one ability score goes up, or two?
Okay,
One
so
you
you
get a-
points into 1 or 1 to 2.
Yeah, you basically you get 2 points. For
Okay, gotcha.
abilities
Okay.
in general. Just the player handbooks. All right. So when your modifier goes up, you get, was it 1 health for every level that you have? Is that right? 1. When your con mod goes up, you get
1 health for every
1 level per level that you are. Okay. So I get 7, and then I get. Wait, I don't get 7 yet.
1 more cantrip.
7 plus my con mod. My con mod was 2, so I get 9.
Friends. I can't friends, right?
And I just said that in chat. That is a latent thing that all planeswalkers have.
$33. There's 65 health now.
Or are you still using Inflation for the, or are you using Bolt or Xanthars?
No.
Okay, Xanthars, because that's my expanded.